go, Fitzy? Yep, roger.
Ted Canar's a interesting position. He's a small forward and he's just caught Sam Kelly holding the ball.
Yeah. Is that number 20?
Yeah. Unless he's just playing midfield. Yeah.
And welcome back here to Noorat after a Mother Nature wind gust that blew everything apart here. But sorry for that interruption. We can't control Mother Nature. And we see here at Kolora trailing by 1 behind, with goal kickers to Oscar Ritchie and Lewis Cahill for the home team, and Tom Smith and Sam Kelly. Ball's been kicked out and it's Weiss. Good tackle there by Haberfield. Over to good tackle, free kick, holding the ball in favour of Russell's Creek in Patrick Haberfield, with probably what we can call a marquee blowing gale from the Mount Noorat end there, Luke.
Definitely walks. I just want to make it known, Fitzy, too, this wasn't in the job description.
It certainly wasn't. No. And the marquee also took out Walks' car as well, which no doubt that'll come out of my insurance or something like that. But
I'm sure.
It's why we pay it.
That's exactly right.
It's a worry.
But well done to young Trav out there. He nearly copped a marquee in the head. But we're back. We're back live. And it's been an interesting game of football to start with. Kolora have worked the ball well up into the breeze, Luke.
Yeah, 17 minutes gone. You could nearly say pair of
Controlled
really won
the game.
this quarter, yeah. Obviously still down on the scoreboard marginally, but it's probably a 6-goal breeze, so to be only down by a couple of points is probably a win for them.
Correct. As McNeil brings it inside, looking for Tom Smith. Good tackle there by Hewland, and umpire Worrell says I'll have it. So the umpires today are Hugh Worrell and Simon Darts, and the ruck duel will be between Sam Kelly, who nearly snapped one out of the boundary throw-in before for a goal, versus Justin Wallace. One down by Kelly. Fall of the ball is Dylan with the long sleeves, and the ball will be thrown back in. Another tough day for the boundary umpires too. It's a big ground out here at Noorat.
They definitely need to run them in, I think. Yeah, these throw-ups are only going to go a couple of metres, so the rucks need to adjust to that, and so do the midfielders, and if they do that, they'll clear it out pretty easily like they're doing so.
Ball's back to the centre square and doing battle there. Stacks on the middle, now it comes out. Fred Beasley caught. Ball's bounced back and it's Templeton. Over to Alberts. Alberts back to Templeton, all by hand. Looking for Dunn on this wing. Caleb Dunn, what's he going to do? He's going to look inside forward 50. And ball is trickle out of bounds in front of Remy. Is it Remy? I would say Remy.
Yeah, no, can't help you there.
Can't help you there.
20 minutes gone, Walks, and haven't had the cameras on for everyone watching at home, but Fred Beasley's probably been the best afield so far in the first 20, which is no surprise. He's a hell of a player, hell of a talent.
Ball's thrown back in. It's Lucas versus Kelly. One down at the fall of the ball. Couldn't catch the number there, but I think it might have been Kyan. Out to Smith. Smith back to Brady by hand. Good pressure there by Dylan. Dylan wins out, but Brady gets away from Brady as Dylan takes a bounce. Chiseling kick, but it's a poor kick. In the way is Templeton. Templeton backs out of traffic. Good handball back to Brady. Fumble when he didn't need to. Breaking through is the power in Clark finds Templeton and they'll slow down play here. Caleb Templeton, as the rain begins to fall out here at Noorat. Templeton will look to pump it forward. Be careful there, Ethan Wise. And in the way is Wallace. No, over the back is Nathan Wise. Or Weiss, I should say. Handball back by Creek. Clark busts through. Finds Keane. Keane's got numbers on that far side. And it is Alford. Alford will look for Kelly, and good strong effort there by Kelly. Fall of the ball is Remy running into an open goal and kicks his first on the day. The young fella there, Jacob Remy, and that's his first. Good, nice bit of play there by Russell Creek.
Definitely. This action shot we got on the wing here, the Power, they just first the ball every time, but they've probably got too many numbers going for that spilled ball, and Russell's Creek has been too polished in kick mark and switching the ground, and yeah, it's as easy as that.
Changing lanes, and on the Matco High scoreboard sees Russell's Creek 3-3-21, leading Kolora Noorat 2-1-13 on the Matco High scoreboard. Centre work, we've got Hoy, King, Keane versus Wallace, one down by Wallace. For the ball is Hewlin, over to Podger. But in the way is Maloney. Good handball up to his mate and Dunn. Dunn will chip over looking for McNeil. Kicks a bit strong with that breeze. In the 2-on-1 battle, McNeil did really well. And he was the one against the two for the Power. And Dylan and Kennard lose out to the boundary line. So it'll be ball thrown back in. Approximately 60 metres out from the Russell's Creek goal. Kicking with the aid of the 6-goal marquee blowing wind.
Definitely, and I'm surprised Power haven't kind of swung back a spare that I can see. With about 5-6 minutes left.
Try and stem the flow a bit. They're having enough of the play up into the wind. Ball's thrown back in by the boundary umpire. No clear winner, but for the ball's Caleb Kavanagh. That's dropping the ball. Good tackle there by Andy McNeil. And he'll line up for his first shot on goal of the day. Probably 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Left footer probably helps him here. So he can just kick it at the goal umpire and let it just drift back on the breeze.
Yeah, relatively
McNeil kicks
easy
in.
Shot here, I imagine.
And it stays there. Didn't move. Good.
Must be coming in bursts, that wind.
It is, like you look at the flag over there on the Kolora Noorat Power flag over at their change rooms. It's pretty erect over there.
Yeah, 100%. I'm shocked that did not move. He might have pulled it just a touch, maybe.
A touch. Like your golf swing.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't go there just yet. Still hurting their walks.
It is. Kennard chisels one low into this wind. Looking for King, but in the way is Danny Glover. Glover inside looking for the big target in Kelly. For the ball is Remy. Stacks on the mill. Sam Kelly gets pushed in the back. No umpire. Warren says, I'll have it. Good work there by Ben Carlin on Cahill. On Cahill, on Kelly, I should say. And the ball will be thrown back at it. Look for Sam Kelly to grab it out of the ruck. Brad Lucas takes front position. Snap around the corner by the Creek player and Remy. And it's another behind. It sees them move on to 3-4-22, leading Kolora Noorat 2-1-13. Kennard finds Carlin underneath the Noorat terrain social or cricket club social rooms. Good strong hands there. Looks like Caleb Templeton.
Yeah, I reckon Ben Carlin's got the football now. I reckon the Power just need to maybe inject some handball receives and run through this back half and get it over that defensive wall and give themselves every chance at scoring in this wind. It's not easy to kick through it.
Punching down that far side. Good reading of the play was by Dunn. Fall the ball's all Creek, handball up by Alberts. And umpire Dart says, I'll have it. And we're thrown up in front of the Kolora Noorat social clubs. Still getting a lot in there for tees on a Thursday night, Luke.
Yeah, I reckon they passed at least 300 on a Thursday night. They don't obviously get that at once. Tees start at 6 o'clock. The main senior training group probably won't get in until about 7:30, 7:45, but through the doors they'd get about 300 easily.
That's a huge effort by the staff there. Ball.
It's such a convenient idea because Noorat being such a small town and having such a strong supporter base in Terang too, they do a really good variety of meals and such a budget-friendly option as well. So
good
for families that can't be bothered cooking on a late night or a cold night, they can get in have a feed.
Yeah, perfect. Ball's just playing out on that outer side, and it sees Russell's Creek here 3-5-23 leading Kolora Noorat Power 2-1-13 on the Macco High scoreboard. Ball's thrown up, one down by Keane. Just trickles out in front of Shearcore out there on that outer wing, or the further side from our broadcast position.
As we mentioned, Walks, if Power can keep this margin to 10 points into a 6-goal breeze, they've effectively won the quarter, and they'll have a good crack at it next. As long as this rain stays away, there's no reason they can't have a good crack at leading at half-time.
The ball comes inside forward, 50 looking for Cahill. Cahill, the wily veteran, handballs over the top, intercepted there by Russell's Creek in Dunn. Looking for Remy, who's been very lively early. Dunn, pace to burn, steps back in traffic. Handball was poor, looking for Hoy. Hoy drags it in, he wanted to get rid of it. Good tackle there by Nick Marshall. The long sleeve one, Nick Marshall. And if my memory serves me correct, Nick Marshall wore long socks last year.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I've played a lot of football games with Nick Marshalls. I might not have seen the long socks. Very loyal football player to the Kolora Noorat.
Walks does have a bit of a fetish with the old long socks. It's almost bordering on unhealthy, sort of.
Bit of feedback, Liam. They might want to turn our mic up on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
So, Kavanagh in under the keen tackle. Tried to play for the free kick, did Caleb Kavanagh, but umpire Dart was having none of it. Nice work there, Nick Marshall. Stood over the ball and said, nah, I'm not going to let young Seamus Paddy Brady gets the ball. Got to go back.
This is pretty pivotal. This Darty's not letting Billy Keane take off with it. Allows the power group to set up and get a couple of spares back, and
for sure
they're going to try and obviously keep that score as low as possible going in a quarter.
First time I've seen Billy Keane. He's quite a tall fella.
Yeah,
Keane just pumps it inside forward, 50 to no one, and it's intercepted by Kanar. Looking for Kavanagh. Caleb Kavanagh drops what it could have been a Kelly Screamer contender today. Fall of the ball is another Kanar. Good tackle there by Alberts, and umpire Worrell says, I'll have it. And we've got how many Kanars out there today?
Oh, at least a handful.
At least a handful of Kanars. One down by Keane. Kanar at the fall of the ball. Handball back, intercepted by Brady. Snap around the corner, looking for Sam Kelly in front. Sam Kelly will go back and line up for his second goal of the day after he snapped one while we were offline with the little issue we had to start just as we come on air.
Honestly,
it's been up all morning.
Has not moved.
I did actually mention that you were parked on the wrong side, but what do I know?
Well, your car was the victim, so
Kelly comes in, goes bang. There's his second goal for the day. Yes, I did park in the no parking spot, so my fault. But that moves Russell's Creek on to 4-5-29, leading Kolora Noorat Power 2-1-13 on the Macco High scoreboard.
At Solomon's Flooring, Terry has installed carpet for his mum and is giving the chance for another mum to win a voucher for $2,000. Carpet, tiles, blinds and much more. Yes, $2,000 to give away. See our Facebook page for details. National Tiles, Solomon's Flooring and Blinds, 1050 Raglan Parade.
And welcome back here to Noorat, the picturesque Noorat Recreation Reserve. Luke, you had a thought before we went to a break?
I can probably only chime in and say Brad Lucas probably halved Sam Kelly pretty well, other than that goal there. It was put on a silver platter for him, but other than that, he's kept him pretty minimal. 2 goals in a first term. We would like to eliminate them if they're the power to keep those goals down to a minimum.
Centre clearance by Alberts, but in the way was Ben Carling looking for Sam Ewan. Ewan's called to play on. He's got numbers to his right and finds Will Kanar. Will Kanar chiseling inside, intercepted by Maloney. Maloney will kick it over the top, let Brady run. Bounce of the ball, will it elude him? Yes, it does. Bounces on its point, just trickles out of bounds. Probably should be going more direct, I think, Creek, rather than to the pocket. It's very tough to get it back from that pocket.
It is. Power will be licking their lips, getting it out of bounds down there. It's also hard to score from down there when the ball's on the ground, so there's not much kick mark happening so far. They're just kind of taking the territory and not really thinking about whether they want the footy.
It's a territory game. The ball's thrown back in. Kelly and Lucas One down by Brad Lucas at the fall. The ball is Canard punching it back inside the centre square. Good effort from Mark there by Russell's Creek at the fall. The ball's Templeton over by hand to McNeil. McNeil inside forward 50. There's numbers everywhere for the Power. Over the back, leading the race. Remy off the ground. That's his second. And that's a very good crumbing goal by the Russell's Creek small forward.
Power will be very disappointed they've leaked one there, I reckon.
They had all the numbers back behind the ball. It just got over the back. The last thing you want as a defender is to get it over the back. And on the Macco High scoreboard sees Russell's Creek 5-5-35, leading the Power 2-1-13 on the Macco High scoreboard.
With this breeze, you probably need a bit of a goalkeeper there, and if you get a mark, then you've got an easy switch kick through the pocket.
It was like they all got, as you said earlier, they are getting like bees to the honeypot. They're getting sucked to the ball.
Yeah.
They just needed one to go for it. And
100%, and that's how they kind of play and train. They're kind of brought up through the junior system like that, which also makes them very good ball users. They all get to the ball and use it well, so which you can't be too frightened of that. But yeah, you need a couple of people at the back, kind of sheepdoggers, I suppose.
Oh no, everyone's got them.
Exactly.
But it's been a footy factory out here at Kolora Noorat. There's been some good footballers come out of this part of the world, and it's
100% there has.
Wallace versus Neville in the ruck. The young debutant Chad Neville in and under is Canard, finds Wallace, punches it inside forward 50. Leading in the race is Cahill, falls over at the wrong time. Good handball up by Hoy. Handball back to Jalen Jenkins. He's got Sam Alberts on that far wing. Running around is Maloney, chipping inside, looking for the big target in Kelly, but it's Lucas in the way. Good tackle there by Russell's Creek player who eludes me.
I reckon it was Chad Neville.
Chad Neville, good
maybe
crunching tackle by Chad Neville. He's a good size, is young Chad Neville. One down by Neville, and in the way was Kolora Noorat, and it'll be thrown up in front of the social club here at Kolora. Wallace, Neville do battle. One down, and it's Alberts, or is that Shearcord? It might have been Shearcord punching it forward. Dylan on the last line of defence. There's that goal. Oh, what's going to happen here? It's a mark and or free kick.
I reckon
goal umpire.
Just heard the quarter time siren there.
Quarter time siren, and if I'm the coach of Kolora Noorat, I'll be extremely happy with that quarter. And at quarter time, sees Russell's Creek leading the home side, 5-5-35 to Kolora Noorat Power 2-1-13 on the Macco High scoreboard. Entertaining first quarter. Obviously, we were trying to fix a few things, but from what we saw, it was a really good quarter of football by the home team. Up into this wind, uphill too.
I don't, kind of want to take anything away from Power, but it'd be interesting this first 5 minutes on the polished team Russell's Creek are, if they're able to move the ball out of the centre square and uphill into that breeze. As we said, we probably estimate it to be a 6-goal breeze. That flag is dropping a little bit, so it probably might not be as much now. But again, don't want to take anything away from the Power, but if Creek are able to score into it, that could be a interesting second quarter.
For sure. But obviously, you don't know the strength of the wind until both sides have it. They've moved the ball well with it, into it, I should say. So let's see how the Power use the wind, how they move the ball. They would train I would imagine it would get windy.
Yeah, it does. Not too bad, though, later into the night once the sun goes down. I'd be shocked to see them blaze away. I'm pretty much a regular at training nowadays still, and they've got a pretty good 45-degree kick game going on. So they're more than willing to take the game on. So I'd be shocked to see them blaze away, and I know Shane Scanlon will be pretty disappointed if they try and just take that territory game. They'll look, and they'll be happy to take set shots from 45, 50 out in this wind. Sure. They'll make the most of any inside 50 mark they can get.
Well, we'll be back after this short break for the second half coverage of the Russell's Creek Kolora Noorat game out here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bell's have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals, paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
And welcome back here to the Noorat Recreation Reserve at the foot of Mount Noorat. Luke, interesting first quarter, interesting debut for yourself, but good game of football so far.
100%. Obviously, Creek got the chocolates in the first quarter. They're leading by, I'd say, what's that? 3 goals, nearly 4 goals. But as we said, it's a very strong breeze. There would be no surprise if Power are level pegging it at half time. A few of the best players have probably been young Fred Beasley, Caleb Kavanagh, Ted Canar's been terrific. Joel Dillon's been great off half-back with his pressure and run, especially through that wind. What about the Creek boys, Walks?
I reckon Sam Albert's been pretty good. Jacob Remy with his 2 goals. Sam Kelly providing an option up front. Kyle Maloney and Caleb Dunn off the half-back line in the wings have been pretty good. So as we get set, umpire Dart is waiting for the goal umpire, the newly retired goal umpire in Normie Gibson, to put his flags in the flag holders at the goals. He's given the wave. The goal umpire.
Storm and Norman's retired.
Yeah, he retired. Didn't you see the?
No,
It was
I
all
didn't.
over social media. As umpire Dart holds it up, and it'll be Wallace versus Keane.
Very good mates, Wallace and Keane too, so they'd be having a very good battle in there.
Centre clearance by Kavanagh, but it's intercepted by Templeton. Templeton looking for Maloney on this near side. Good work there by Marshall. Stacks on the mill, and it's Kavanagh. He's been everywhere as Caleb Kavanagh, whose golf is a bit like yours at the moment. It's a bit scratchy. Caleb Kavanagh.
Yeah, we've both probably gone out 4 or 5 shots in the last 2 or so months. We actually play with each other fairly frequently, so we let each other know about it a fair bit, to be honest.
Must be footy season.
Caleb
is really good during the summer months.
I'm waiting for Preferred Lies to come back in myself.
Ball will be thrown back in right in front of us here on the centre wing position. One down by Keane. Over the back is Shearcore. He's got Haberfield. Finds him by hand, but that bounce of the ball. But it's Kavanagh again. Over to Dylan. Dylan steps through traffic. Sells his teammate up the river, and it's a good tackle there by Sam Alberts.
Smart decision by Podger to hold that in too, in the middle of the ground.
And they'll do battle again, the two ruckmen. One down by Wallace, but at the back of the pack is McNeil. McNeil finds Templeton. Leading in the race is Russell's Creek. Handball over the top by Haberfield. He's got Clark. Clark stumbles, but it's Templeton. Templeton has Lockie Chatterton. Just repeating the laid out is Gyron Chatfield. Stacks on the mill, pushing the back against Lockie Chatterton, who's not in the number 3, he's in the 47.
And it's a big out too for Creek. You know, Gyron's been instrumental the last few weeks, all season.
He's an enigma, Gyron Chatfield. He's that good a player.
Probably helps the power too, because they're probably struggling a little bit on the key back side of things. So they've got Brad Lucas down there today, but yeah, if they were to have Gyron Chatfield down there, it might be a different story for Creek.
Shearcore handballs into trouble, and a holding the man free kick goes to Yulin, and he'll spread. Sends it out looking for Kanar on that outer wing. Kanar dribbles a kick inside forward 50. Leading in the race is another Kanar. Chipping up the chimney, looking for Max Kavanagh. Good work there by Caleb Templeton. Haberfield dives on the ball, gets it out. Back to Pudger. Back to Wallace. Wallace will step through, trying to find that left foot handball straight in the head of Caleb Kavanagh, and the ball's not coming. Oh, yes, it is. Good work by Shearcore. In the way is Marshall. Marshall by hand, looking for Dylan in the middle. Dylan, chip, perfect, centimetre perfect kick, finds Yulin with the wind at his back. Hits up Fred Beasley.
They've called play
on. Fred steps around 1, 2, steps back into traffic, gets his handball clear. Yulin out to No, Yulin's got it now. Kanar doesn't have hold of it. Handball up off the ground. He's been paid. Free kick will go in favour of Ted Kanar, and he'll line up for his first. I reckon it's Ted Kanar, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. As we spoke about at quarter time too, we just seen Joel Dillon hit Sam Yuland up about 45 out, and then Sam Yuland did pull that 45 kick to Fred Beasley.
It was a bit stiff not to pay that mark.
Yeah, I think that was at least 20 metres, but it shows the power of probably
willing to lower their eyes. Kanar,
yeah, 100%.
Coming in, kick on its way. Goal umpire does not move.
I don't want to do the old jinx commentary trick like they do in the big leagues, but Ted Kanar does rarely miss. He's a very good set shot.
Very good set shot.
Doesn't just happen in the big leagues, mate. Trust us. We've had some absolute shockers on game day, haven't we? Walks over the journey.
Not by me.
But yes, loosely.
I reckon Walks might be fibbing here, boys.
And on the Batco High scoreboard sees Kolora Noorat draw first blood in this second term with the breeze.
Luke, I'll ask you, just as someone that obviously has watched the coverage before, would you say Paul would be considered the lead caller of the coverage?
I would possibly say that. I don't like to pump my tyres up too much.
I'm not saying today, but if Walks has never, if he claims he's never done it, he can't possibly be the lead caller because he's calling every game, every week.
Yeah, no, you're stitched up here, Walks. He's been quiet.
Nowhere to go.
There's lots of bullying in this van.
There's nowhere to go like me and Walks when that marquee pretty much killed us.
Keane.
And everyone
Wallace
else.
wins it down, but it's Alberts at the fall of the ball. Takes on the tackle. That's dropping the ball. Good tackle there by Sam Yulin. Now he'll just look to hit up a short target. He's got Beasley short.
He's got Marshall.
Kavanagh, Marshall. Wallace is going to push forward. Umpire's called in to play on. Chips it inside, finds Beasley. Fred Beasley now. Back after a short break with a shoulder injury. Beasley takes on the man on the mark. He's got pace to burn as Fred Beasley pumping it inside forward 50. Kick is a bit to the left and it's a behind. Looking at that wind, and Fred does have a kick on him like a mule. He probably could actually go back and have a shot there.
He released that from about 60 odd, so yeah, he's probably right on 50 as a kicker, so there's an extra 10 metres there for anyone seeking it.
Clark finds Richard Glover out on that forward defensive pocket. Chipping, intercepting mark. I'm just going to go with a punt. That looks like a Kanara again.
That's definitely Ted Kanara.
Kanara. Kick on its way to Cahill. Good work there by Jalen Jenkins, and Creek will just kick it to touch. What's the umpire going to pay? Insufficient attempt. No, throw it in, Simon Dart. Good decision. And Creek will reset now. But Kolora, we've gone 5 minutes in this second term, are using the ball well.
I was just going to say, like, we know that Karika obviously, you know, they've come in as favourites, but this quarter, Kalora's really running that ball a lot better.
Correct. And if I had looked at my notes before we went off air, I said the wind, I would have thought the wind will play its part today.
Very smart team, the Power. They're probably just lacking those 3 or 4 star player powers. They do have Fred Beasley, no knock to him, but yeah, if they could get 3 or 4 star recruits in the next couple of years, there's no reason they can't be looking at top 3, top 4.
Correct. And it's a footy factory out here. They just keep producing them.
100%. There's no, I wouldn't say there's been any real rebuild, because they do put pressure on these top teams, as we've seen against Noranda and as we're seeing right now against Creek.
Nothing really happening here. Ball was dragged in by the Power. Good tackle there by Sam Alberts. Ted Kannar dragged it in, and Sam Alberts just locked the ball in. Alberts now looking for Haberfield. Haberfield, as the young boundary umpire slips over, it's a bit of moisture falling from the sky. Chiseling kick finds Chatterton. Change from the number 3 to the 47, Lockie Chatterton. Lucky I recognise the red boots. Lockie Chatterton coming across from South Warrnambool in the off-season, pumping it down, looking for his former South teammate in Kelly, but the fall ball is Brady. Brady kicks it on his left foot, looking for Maloney. Good double fist to Maloney into dangerous territory. Remy handball over the top to Maloney. McNeil onto the left boot. McNeil kicks it up, holding up into the breeze. Good mark there by Henry Kannar. Kannar now clearing kick to the outer side. Leading in the race is Caleb Templeton. Templeton versus Max Kavanagh. Templeton chiseling inside. Overrunning it was Marshall. Kick inside forward 50 by Russell's Creek. Finds Tom Smith. Mark and or free kick to Tom Smith. And is that potentially a 50-metre penalty? No.
No, he's going to go.
Umpire Worrell's going to line him up.
He's going to have to pass this. There's
Tommy
no way
that runs around.
He's going to be able to kick that.
And pulls it, striving for that extra distance, and that's out of bounds on the full. Yeah, it's a tough kick.
Yeah, it's nothing against Tom Smith there, but that's one of the toughest spots to kick from, especially today with that breeze the way it is up the hill.
Kicking straight into the teeth of this.
Yeah, 100%. There's not many people that'd be able to convert there, I would imagine.
Should have been looking for lowering his eyes there, Tom Smith. Resulting free kick will go in the way of the Power. Brought back in by Weiss.
As we've seen before, Henry Kannar marked it on the goal line, and as we've just seen then from Nathan Weiss, he's one kick and we're 150 metres down the ground.
Hasn't been a clear passage, and it's inside there, nearly inside there forward 50.
Yeah, it's just once the ball hits that deck and runs, it's a real advantage for the team who's kicking down breeze, which makes it probably very easy to score too.
Downhill, down breeze, and now down rain. So Creek will want to score a couple of goals up into the wind like the Power did.
They should be able to. There's no real reason, if they're able to play that kick mark game and get some handball and some linking up plays, I imagine it'd be a lot easier to score with running along the ground than kicking it during the air.
Ruck battle does battle, and no clear winner at the balls. That's a throw. Definitely good decision, umpire Darts. We could see it from 150 metres away, and Simon Darts only 10, so he saw it. And the resulting free kick will go in the favour of Fred Beasley, who's been pretty good this term. Following on from his work in the first term is Fred Beasley.
Just quickly, boys, over the netball, 10 goals in it. Kolora Noorat's way, 31-21. So it's a 4th v 5th battle over there. So an important game. Kolora Noorat will probably stay in 4th if they win the game, but Creek could jump up to 4th if they get the chocolates. So interesting contest.
Beasley pumps it inside the 50 and it'll be a stoppage. One down by Clark. Coming through the pack to be
Ted Canard is on the bottom of there.
Stacks on the mill.
No surprise there. Canard on the bottom of a pack.
I love it. Ball's thrown up. Wallace wins down at the fall of the balls. Hoy kick up the chimney in the way. No, it wasn't far enough. It was Richie. Nothing happening here. Shearcore slips over and gets a too high tackle.
Yeah, very unlucky there.
Like that, we saw him against Maryvale, Dylan Shearcore. He was pretty impressive.
Yep.
And he'll look to go to the outer wing.
He'd be copping a bit of chat from the bar here. I've been there a few times this year. And they're very friendly over there at the Noorat Terang Cricket Club rooms.
Ball will trickle out of play in front of the cricket practice area. And it's a long way over there. Lucky we have the screen in the van. We can see what's going on here, Luke.
Yeah, there's a bit of rain falling on the windscreen. It's making it tough to see, but we've got Wallace and Neville battling it out in the ruck.
One down by Wallace. The fall of the ball, that's in the back.
That's got to be in the back.
Nothing in that. Give it a... There we go. Remy kicks it inside, finds Alberts. Alberts got a free man in Maloney. No, that's done. But no, he calls his teammate out, looking for Tommy Smith. Good work there by Weiss. Stacks on the mill. Fred Beasley, George Beasley, that is.
Yes.
And it'll be thrown up inside the Russells Creek forward 50. As we look to turn the fan off so we can hear things. And it'll be thrown up. Nothing really happening there. It'll be Kelly versus Lucas. One down by Kelly. No clear winner. Stacks on the mill. Sam Kelly head over the ball. As is Andy McNeil. Coming out of the pack is Remy, who's been very, very good. Jacob Remy with his 2 goals. Could have been a throw and seen by umpire Dart against Brady. And the resulting free kick will go to Kanar.
He's played on
been called to play on. Kicking down the social change room side here at Noorat. Good, almost a good mark there by Neville. Follows up his work at the fall of the ball as young Neville, but it's Kavanagh. Kavanagh kicking inside over the top. Good mark there by Hoy. Didn't see George Beasley coming. Templeton, pressure on now, but Creek with their steady head get out of it. Tumbling kick forward, finds McNeil. McNeil's got Remy to this near side. Tom Smith, McNeil, kick up the chimney, looking for Jenkins. No, Shearcore it is. Good tackle there by Wallace. Stacks on the mill. Good handball by Alberts into traffic, out by the power. King to Kavanagh. He's got Dylan. Got Beasley further abroad, but he
probably had to use George Beasley there, didn't he?
There. Leading in the race is Hewland. Off the ground is Tonkin. Cahill. Ball's not, there's not real much clean work here. Good work, good tackle there by Hewland on Jenkins. It'll be thrown up 10 metres out from the Kolora Noorat goal. And they sort of stem the flow here a bit, Creek. They've had a bit of play, Kolora. They just need to get a bit of result for their work.
I think they might be wasting it a little bit out of half back for mine. They've kind of gone long down the wing every time instead of trying to find that short kick
up target
in the middle of the ground and opening it up.
Snap around the corner by Canara. It'll be out of bounds next to the behind post. And on the Matco High scoreboard, it's 5-5-35. Russells Creek leading Kolora Noorat Power 3-2-20 on the Matco High scoreboard. Ball will be thrown back into play. Wallace, no, that was Tonkin. Alex Kanar. Snap around the corner by young Ted Kanar, and that'll be out of bounds on the full in front of the Kelly hotel sign here down at the Kolora Noorat Recreation Reserve, or the Noorat Recreation Reserve. And this wind is getting a bit stronger. The rain is coming in.
I just feel like, how's the marquee standing up, boys? Is it still with us?
Yeah, it doesn't have the spinnaker to blow it away now.
Good.
Ball will be brought back into play by Jenkins. Jenkins kicks it to the Terang Noorat pocket here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve. The ball comes back inside forward 50. It's out of bounds on the full. And we'll do it again. Jalen Jenkins will bring it back in.
I think Power have they've kind of gone away from that short 20-metre kick that they've been pretty good at doing early on this year, and they've kind of wasted it going forward a little bit. They need to kind of hit that 45 and suck that defender in and open up some runners getting past. But right now, yeah, they're kind of just blazing away, and it's pretty evident with an out on the full kick.
They're not using it well.
No.
Templeton, chiseling kick. Good flat hands, good mark there. And that'll be Haberfield. No, it's not. Can't tell who that is from.
I think what comes with that too, Walks, is scoreboard pressure, where now 16 minutes gone and Power really haven't got anything to show for it going forward with arguably a 6-goal breeze. So they're probably just getting a bit toey on trying to get that ball forward and trying to create spark, but it's not really working. They need to probably change up the game plan a bit.
A little bit, yeah. Probably need a bit more of a target inside forward 50 going forward, but it's hard. They just lack a bit of height. Good work there by Neville. Finds Brady by hand. Brady kicks it out of mid-air, but in the way is Dylan. The fall of the ball is Maloney. Good work there by Dylan. Back to Kanar. Quick kick forward by Kanar. Beasley leading in the race. Flat hands again. Good handball. Looking for his brother in Fred. Ball will trickle out of bounds in front of Fred Beasley. It'll be thrown back in front of the Kolora Noorat Social Club. And it's been a bit of an arm wrestle. Stalemate so far in this second term. But if Kolora can get a couple quick ones, gets it back level pegging here.
I wouldn't mind to see if Power can get the ball in their hands and pull the trigger going through the corridor here from so far wide. It might open it up a bit instead of this long kick straight in board. It just puts the pressure on too much.
Kavanagh brings it inside but in the way. Oh, dangerous handball. But Jalen Jenkins has the luxury of the behind post. Templeton brings the ball back in play. Takes a bounce. Looking for Dunn. Good strong hands there by Caleb Dunn. Templeton will follow up his work. Caleb Dunn hits him. He'll just look to take a bit of time. Squares it up now. Finds Billy Keane.
They're well drilled out here. They're half back, aren't they?
Caleb Templeton's had 3 touches in that passage of play. Billy Keane looking for numbers, looking for support. He's got numbers to this near side. Keane takes full advantage of the stand-rule, kicks it up the chimney, but in the way is Kanar. Could have been a free kick against Kanar, against Remy on Kanar. Dylan gets wrapped up in a tackle by Shearcore, and umpire Dart will throw it up right in front of our camera, in front of the commentary van. Keane, Wallace, could have been a free kick to Wallace, but not paid. Stacks on the mill, Caleb Templeton at the fall of the ball. And umpire Dart will throw it up again and we'll redo it all again.
I wouldn't mind seeing one of the half forwards or small forwards come up into the middle of the ground to open up that switch into the corridor. You do probably allow Creek to get a spare man in half back by doing so, but if you're all on the same page, you should know that kick's going there, and it just opens the game up for them. It's just less predictable going forward.
Wallace kicks out of mid-air at the fall of the ball as Yulin. Leading the race is Clark, overrunning it. Kanar taps it forward. Good pick up, good clean pick up there by the Power. Miss kick there by the Power, but in the way is Jenkins. Jenkins has a free man in Remy on that outer wing. Remy now, what's he going to do? He's going to kick it. Oh, he set his teammate a task, but good solid work there by Joel Dillon, who's been really, really solid down back. Dillon now, pumping it long. In the way is Maloney. That was a wasted kick going forward there by the Power.
The rain's starting to get pretty heavy now. We can see it on the broadcast. It makes it hard kicking uphill, especially with that rain and wind as a combo.
It is.
I've played a fair few games on this ground, and yeah, you definitely don't want to be that side kicking uphill right now.
For sure. At least it's not blowing in your face.
Yeah, 100%.
Dylan strays his kick and it's
much more comfortable in here, though, Walks and Fitzy.
Yeah,
wake up less sore on a Sunday too.
I'm monitoring the netball broadcast, and it's absolutely pelting down up there. So I spare a thought for poor old Warwick up there on the camera.
Good work, Warwick.
We couldn't quite get him into shelter today. It was a bit shockers when I set it up, but yeah.
Kick forward by Alberts. Fall of the ball is Remy, who's been everywhere. Back to Chatterton. Chatterton punches it forward. In the way is Brad Lucas. Lucas takes on the tackle of Shearcore. Gets rid of it. Play on, says the umpire. Handball by Brady. Finds Shearcore again. He's got a free man in Paddy Brady at the top of the square, and Paddy Brady cannot make the distance from this far out, but is smart enough to give it to Caleb Dunn. Paddy Brady knows his limitations. Seamus runs into the hole that Paddy was running to.
I don't know Callum Dunn, but I do know that forward 50 very well into this breeze. Do you reckon he's got the leg?
I don't reckon he does. So
Yeah, okay.
small forwards be at the fall of the ball here. Forwards be in front. Dunn. Kick on its way. He's punched it low. Had the journey comfortably.
Yeah, it's just that extra 5% that you got to put into it that takes away the accuracy.
The ball drop was a little bit off, and he cut it rather than drew it like a right footer does. And it'll be, is that Marshall to bring it in, or is that Dylan? Dylan looks to bring it back in from the behind. He sees Russell's Creek move on to 5-6-36.
He's got 3-on-1 out on this flank, but maybe the message from Shane Scanlon and co is to maybe go down social room side. And
good pick up there by the Power, and before you know it, they're almost inside their forward 50. For the ball is Beasley. Just fumbled at the wrong time, did Richie. Kick, it was dribble out of play. Just fumbled at the wrong time, did Oscar Richie. Had it spent before he got it, because he had Fred Beasley running into an open goal, and Fred would have licked his lips
he would have
there,
cleaned
but
that up for sure.
Oscar Richie just fumbled at the wrong time, and the poor boundary umpires run from full back to full forward. He'd be a bit pooped, I
He had a
would think.
tailwind, though.
Yeah, but it's still a long way.
It is.
If Power can set up behind the ball here at about 50, 60 out, at least lock it in and get a couple of shots on goal, whether that's, from a set shot or from a snap out of a pack. We haven't really seen many consecutive scoring involvements for him.
Clearing kick by McNeil was intercepted, and Kai Tonkin has a flying shot at goal and gets a behind. And we did have a bit of feedback about our mics from Kai's father, Jason, who's watching the broadcast on YouTube.
I'll mistake you there. You had some feedback.
I had some feedback, yes.
But it's also because you didn't have your mic close to your mouth either.
Yeah, that's true. I always have trouble.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Hasn't been too many name troubles, though, today, fairly.
No, I've been pretty good, haven't I?
Yep.
Still get confused with the Weiss and the Weiss boys.
I knew that was going to happen.
What happened there?
Sam Newland has marked it 60 out from goal and
played on?
Well, he's played on and he's been tackled before the umpires called play on. So
good body work by Tom Smith, running into an open
there.
goal. Great body work off the ball by Tom Smith. Resulting free kick from that brain fade of Sam Newland.
He must have seen something further forward.
That
he just wanted to get his bike on or so.
And Tommy Smith gets a much-needed goal up into the wind for Russell's Creek. Sees them move on to 6-6-42, leading the Kolora Noorat Power 3-3-21 on the Matco High scoreboard.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Welcome back here to Noorat. Sees Russell's Creek leading the Power by 21 points. Ball's thrown back up into play. One down by Wallace. Yulin on his bike, but in the way was his own teammate at the fall of balls. Kanar. Was Nick Marshall was in the way.
Yeah, Sam Yulin kind of took out his own teammate there. Sam Yulin had that costly mistake at half forward, and watch him respond here. He's a little bit of a, I wouldn't say hothead, but he'll be hitting those.
He's a proud footballer.
He'll be very disappointed in himself, letting that goal slip.
Kick off the ground by Kavanagh. Finds Weiss. Leading in the ways, Cahill. Handball to Kanar. Kanar, snap. I know that's Oscar Richie. Snap around the corner, and that's another one to Oscar Richie. Great goal. That could be a QX3 contender for the goal of the day. Sam Kelly in the first term with a snap, and now Oscar Ritchie in the second.
Fellas, I know Oscar Ritchie quite well. We probably won't want to give him that contender because he'll speak about that for the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
sure.
no. Well, mate, put that in your notes. That's his consideration.
That's his second goal of the day by Oscar Ritchie.
Unfortunately, some insight at the Power. Oscar Ritchie will be moving away after today's game, going up north for work. So he probably won't feature for the Power again after today. But
they might fly him in.
They might. They might.
What's it? When you say north, whereabouts?
He's going. He's actually a Mortlake boy. No, he's going up New South Wales.
Oh, right.
Working.
You picked up what I was putting down, Walks. You took the wind out of my sails, or wind out of my marquee.
I'm not that switched on, Fitzy. Maybe the Power might be looking for a left-footer redhead full forward. I don't know if anyone knows one, but
that might be you.
Maybe. I'm semi-retired though, Walk. Sorry.
Focus on the golf, mate.
Free kick to Haberfield finds Hoy. Looking for Clark in front of us. He's got Beasley for company. George Beasley gets on that left foot and he's got Kanar. No, that's Ritchie. Ritchie will snap around the corner. Doesn't favour the forward in Cahill. At the fall of the ball is Creek, but Cahill's good enough to follow up his work. Blind turn out of trouble. Handball by Beasley. Finds Marshall. Good defensive spoil while Jalen Jenkins on the goal line saved a certain goal to the Power. And they look a bit cleaner when they actually use the ball by hand and use that short kicking. Templeton takes a bounce, slips in the wet conditions, but he's got sheer core, but the kick's too strong. It's out of bounds on the full. Resulting free kick could go in the favour of Ethan Weiss.
Well done.
Yeah, we'll work as a team on that one,
Weiss. I'll look at you when one of the Weiss boys gets it, and you can just say the name, because it's a Weiss bar, isn't it?
You were confident you were going to have it today.
I did, didn't I?
He did have to ask pre-broadcast on how to pronounce a couple of them.
Yeah, I've butchered.
Funnily enough,
you can't give away the pre-game secrets, mate.
Well, he did ask on how to pronounce Craig King's last name as well.
Yes.
So he did struggle.
And I was a bit unsure about, is it Kennar or Kanar?
Well, I'm going to go, I know it's Kanar, but for the broadcast purposes, I'm going to say Kennar.
You'll be unpopular with the Kanar.
A shout out to all the Kenners around.
All the Kanars and Kenners.
Shout out to Jack Kenner.
Yep, good on you, Jack.
Good old Jack, yes. Ball inside the club Power, and it's Danny Glover, or as we know him as Richard Glover. Glover now. Brady off the ground. Brady will kick it off the ground again. No, you'll just help it on its way in front of William Kanar.
Creek have done well to get it past halfway here, only marginally, but I think Power need to adjust with that defensive wall when they're kicking out from the goal square. They're still sitting about 60 out with that breeze. They should really be on the
15 metre line. Moving it up.
Yeah.
15 metres. The young boundary umpire is doing a fantastic job. He throws it back in, and Wallace versus Neville. Shearcore at the fall of the ball, keeps the ball in front of him. Hoy, clean hands by Hoy. Looking for that man, Remy, who's been really good this half. Fall of the ball, and Beasley just comes straight through. Good smother there by Brady on the Power. Handball over the top, finds Shearcore. Got to use two hands, boys. It's a wet weather day now. This rain is pretty persistent. It's going to be set in for the day, and if it turns to the southwest, we are going to get rain for a few days. Fingers crossed it goes away, because I've got the golf tomorrow morning, and I don't like playing in the rain.
Nobody likes playing in the rain
Wrecks
on the
my hair.
golf course, but plenty of farmers out here that will take
Need
the rain.
For sure. Beasley now finds Weiss. In the way is Hoy. Hoy with that bleached blonde hair, and it'll be out of bounds. Clark goes back to him and says, you should have given the hands there, young Charlie Hoy. Is that Darcy Hoy? It's Darcy Hoy. Lots of brothers and same name players today.
Yep.
Thrown back in, Wallace versus Neville.
It should make the call better, easier,
yes,
you'd think.
Easier. Well, with 4 Canars in the side and 2 Beasleys, there's a chance that...
Is it Kanar or Kenner?
No, it's Kanar. don't want to offside the Kanar.
Same grandparents too, with that Beasley and Kanar family.
Really?
Yeah. Jimmy and Maureen, the late Jimmy.
Good man. Ball will be thrown back up, probably 55 metres out from the Russells Creek goal. Wallace, just too much experience and strength for Neville, but he's trying hard is young Chad Neville in his first game. No clear winner. Overrunning it was the power. Good hands there by Shearcore. Back to Brady. Not coming out of there. Yes, it is. Back to McNeil by hand by Brady. Quick kick around the corner. Poor bounce of the ball to Maloney, and it's Tonkin now. Tonkin finds Marshall. Marshall's been... no, I thought he got asked to play on here. Kavanagh misses the target of Tonkin. Sets him in trouble now with that missed target by Max Kavanagh. It's just going to play a good, old-fashioned wet weather football now, boys. Ball's trickling out of play. Good tackle there by Brady on Caleb Kavanagh. And the ball will be thrown up in front of the
The Power really need a lock in here. There's probably only a minute or two left, maybe 3 if they're lucky. And the ball is inside 50 for Creek, which is pretty rare in these conditions, but they probably need to lock it in and get it down the line and just play territory footy at this rate and get it over the line for some stoppages.
We've played 30 minutes this term, and there's only been 2 goals kicked in the term. One down by Wallace.
Stoppage heavy quarter.
Stoppage heavy quarter, yeah. King, clearing kick by King. In the way, Beasley, no. Overrunning it, Templeton by hand. Looking for what is it? Kayani, but no, it's not coming out of there. Stacks on the mill. I was going to... Zian Carney. New player into the Creek side. Off the ground by McNeil. Dribbling forward. In the way is a Kanar again. Handball misses King. In the way is Remy. Beasley now. Too high free kick to Fred Beasley. And they want to get it back quick, and Fred want to get this moving forward. Tommy Smith looks like he's moving back. Finds, and there's the final, the half-time siren. It sees a pretty... It's a contested focus quarter. Timmy Martin to be extremely happy with the quarter, up into the wind, only conceding 1 goal to the Power with it.
I was just going to say, the Power, on the other hand, they would have liked to have probably tried to capitalise on it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a tough way to judge that quarter. I think they kind of kicked away a little bit Creek, especially uphill.
They take a 15-point margin into this half-time break, so
yeah,
Tim Martin will be pretty happy.
Yeah, Power got up, 1 goal in that quarter, really, when we look at things.
And that was on the back of the Tom Smith goal, so they cancelled one of them each other out.
100%, and that could have easily been stopped too. That was just a leaked front play out of the stoppage, and he kicked it from 40 along the ground, kept it out of this wind.
Kept it out of the wind.
If someone checked his run, we probably would be looking at only
a
1-goal game.
Well, that's right, and that came from the Samuel and Mark that he played on, and the umpire called him to play on, but he probably didn't really move off his line a bit.
It's a game of what-ifs. If he didn't play on, did he find someone inside 50 and Power kick a goal? And suddenly it's level game.
It's a level game. At the half-time, the home side trails Russells Creek 4-3-26 to Russells Creek 6-6-42 on the Macco High scoreboard. What have we got this afternoon at half-time, Liam?
Just some ads today, boys. It's been a bit... Braids is away. He's away in a few weeks, so we haven't got too many interviews to bring to you this week. But we'll take a bit of a break. You guys can just go and stretch your legs.
And then we might come back and get a description of Luke's golf game this morning.
Yeah, but I was also thinking too, there's obviously lots of stuff happening around the league too. Maybe we can discuss some.
I'm more than happy to discuss other scores and how.
For sure, we got some scores around the ground.
We'll get some scores from other grounds.
We'll take a break and we'll come back, and then we'll have a bit of a mixed bag before we get stuck into the third quarter. This is WDFnl Game Day. Pleasure to have your company on this wet, windy day, and we'll be back soon.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
You don't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Oh, I forgot. What time's your meeting tomorrow
All new Hyundai Tucson. Tomorrow wants its car back.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
And welcome back here to the wet and dreary Kolora Noorat Recreation Reserve. As you see on our screen, we've got the coverage from the netball game. What's the score over there, Liam?
Looks like, Kolora Noorat have shot away a little bit. Travis is doing a bit of work on the wireless transmitter was looking a bit wet, but 46-30 over there. So
46-30. So Creek need to
very challenging.
Pull their finger out here if they're any chance to get back in this game. But it's been an entertaining game of football here. But I think now that the weather's set in, it isn't going to change anytime soon, I wouldn't have thought, Luke.
Even with that breeze, it's going to make it tough to score with these conditions.
Wet, slippery, flat hands for the forwards.
Yeah, I see it as, if you haven't really been watching on the broadcast or anyone around the ground, Power have probably won the contested game, in my opinion.
That's fair.
Creek have then got it on the outside, though, after that, and they've scored really well from there. And you can tell how much of a polished team they are once they do get that kick mark game going.
But best players for the Power, we've had a bit of a chat. We think for the first half, Caleb Kavanagh, Joel Dillon was really good, Fred Beasley, Justin Wallace in the ruck.
Yep.
Obviously, two-man show between Billy Keane and young Chad Neville. Oscar Ritchie with his 2 goals and a potentially a third in that quarter.
Yep.
And Brad Lucas on his job on Sam Kelly, as we mentioned, he snapped one while we were off trying to get things back going. And
I wouldn't say it was a lucky goal, but it's one of those goals where you eat it and you just say, well, that's too good.
That's it. That's exactly right. And for the Creekers, Caleb Templeton off half-back. Dylan Shearcall was good. Young Jacob Remy, I presume he's young. He looks quite a small figure, but he's kicked 2. He's been pretty dangerous around.
I haven't caught what position he's playing, but he looks to be kind of like a good winger.
Good winger.
And who knows, adds on a bit of size over the next couple of years. He could be a force to be reckoned with inside the guts there.
Andy McNeil's been very serviceable as always, and obviously he had a rough year last year. Sam Alberts has come back fit and firing, and obviously his young child had a few health issues, so he was in and out of the Creek side. But Sam Alberts has played pretty good in that first half, but it's going to be whoever can kick. Obviously, the Power are 2 goals, 3 behind.
Yep.
They're going to have to kick a couple into this breeze and hope like hell it sort of nicks off for that final term.
I'd be shocked too if Creek just kind of go with the option of let's just take territory and hopefully we can get a couple of stoppage goals. They're too good for that. But maybe it might be a player style Power adopt in the final term where they take the territory, lock it in and try and score from those tight-knit stoppages. They've got some good young players in there like Ted Cano and Fred Beasley that can get those polished goals on the scoreboard for them.
The crumbing goals, and the ball's going to be on the ground a fair bit as we see the umpires come back out on the ground. Umpire Worrell, the veteran of 300-plus Hampden League games, he's probably done best part of 500 games of football umpiring, and Simon Dart, they've done a pretty good job.
Yep.
As have the boundary umpires.
And it looks like they've just finished up with the netball boys. Kolora Noorat comfortable winners, 47 goals to Creek 32.
The Creek girls would be disappointed with that game, but obviously the Power, they've been thereabouts for a number of years.
Yeah, they've kind of been that third team, haven't they? Third, fourth team last 5 years.
And obviously Creek have recruited pretty well. Got a couple of girls across.
Who's higher on the ladder?
I reckon the Power.
Power were up on top, and they'll stay there, I think. I think there's a bit of a gap between 4th and 3rd. So,
okay.
It was, a very important game for both clubs.
That'll be Noranda, Merivale and Allensford. Am I correct in saying that, Liam?
I'm pretty sure they're the usual suspects. I'll get onto the score and I'll tell you. Here you go.
Terrible guess.
Yeah, so Merivale's 4th, Allensford's 3rd, Noranda's 2nd, and Old Collegians is 1st.
Old Collegians, well there you go. I didn't think of Old Collegians.
They were they're still undefeated, as is Noranda, 5-0.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
They're doing pretty well. Just while you've got me, some around the ground scores, just down at the Davo. This was another one of our games we were considering doing today. Walks of Old Collegians taking on Pam Newer, and Pam Newer are leading at the moment, 7-9-51, leading the Warriors 6-3-39. So
they kicked 7 goals, 9 in that first term. Did Pam Newer with probably the aid of the breeze down to the Matco higher end of the Davidson Oval, but Collegians kicking 5 up to the Bells Garden Centre.
Boys, just going to say quickly, we can might just go up to the netball. I think we're interviewing the winning captain, so we'll cross up there and we'll come back shortly.
On to Tim next week.
Yeah, very excited. Timboon at Timboon.
Yep. That's it. They've just come off a big win against Dennington, so they'll be fighting ready to go.
Yeah, so I imagine that'll be another tough tussle. We always love a good hit out against Timboon, which is
So
good.
Timboon's been a bit of an Achilles heel for us over the last few years, so hopefully you can get it done.
Yeah, well, we're excited and I'm sure it'll be a great game.
Perfect. Thanks so much,
Right.
Mol. Good
Thanks,
luck.
Catherine. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Your neighbour on the broadcast there?
Sure was, Catherine.
And with the winning captain, Molly?
Yeah, Molly, which is good to see the Power Girls get the win.
Very, very, very happy. But you were saying Ted Canard is a watch in this sort of conditions this term?
Sticky hands. Those Canards, they pull anything off. They're kind of good at everything. But yeah, Ted especially, he does the unthinkable. Ted, he kicked one from pretty much the road the other week. He was pretty much behind the bar. He was that far out of bounds, and he just kicked it on the run, and yeah, it was unbelievable.
Wow, from the road.
Yeah,
he's got skills, and they've probably grown up with a ball in their hand.
Yeah, no, they're very high coordinated kids, but most are out here.
Yeah,
Power, they're kind of into it early. Got a good Auskick program. They'd have nearly 40 kids on their Auskick, which is good. It's a good starting point.
Kolora Noorat Footy Factory.
Yes, quite literally. There's something in the water.
It is, as we see the players getting back in positions to start this second half, the third term, the premiership quarter. And
never a truer word spoken. Here, it could be the premiership quarter.
It could well be the premiership quarter of the third term, and Creek will probably need I reckon, if Creek can get to 9 goals this term, at three-quarter time.
It could go either way, though.
Yeah,
it could be 2 or 3 goals, or unfortunately, I don't want to see it, but it could be 10 goals, something like that. It could go either way.
If they can get to 9 goals on the scoreboard and hold the Power to no goals into this wind up the hill into the rain, Timmy Martin will be extremely happy as ball's thrown back up by umpire Worrell, and the 2 rucks do battle. No clear winner in the ruck, but it's Billy Keane. Wallace just taps it forward in the ways. Hoy, no clear winner, drags it in, getting it out. Good work there by the Power defender, Caleb.
Say again, over.
It was a bit of a word type.
That's your first one today.
It is. Kicking it forward, looking for Alex Canard at the fall of the ball. Sticky fingers. Canard and gets caught in the tackle by Jenkins. Clearing kick, looking for McNeil. Leading in the race is McNeil, but it's Marshall, the veteran. Fall of the ball is Carlin. Carlin handballs over the top, misses the target of Kavanagh, but he's good enough to follow up his work. Takes on the tackle of McNeil. He ain't getting out of that tackle. Andy McNeil is strong, and he's a good tackler as Andy McNeil. And just a missed handball by the Power there. They were sort of out. One down, but it's McNeil over to Brady. Brady punches it inside forward 50 to that battle. Kelly and Lucas, no clear winner. Lucas dives on it, could have been a free kick. Kick off the ground by Canard. Lucas, Kelly do battle. Not coming out of there. Oh, clear handball. Play on. It's inside the goal square. Quick snap on goal, and it's missed by Shearcore. That's the first score of the second half. Sees Russells Creek move to 6-7-43, leading the Power 4-3-27 on the Matco Higher scoreboard.
Need to see some run and carry here. Joel Dillon's actually done that, as I've said it. Need to get it over, and just a stoppage would be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to get a mark there.
Good mark there. Good work there by Joel Dillon. Finds William Canard. William Canard has just bide his time a bit. Look for an option. Kick up the chimney. Sets his forward a task, but in front is Hoy. The fall of the ball is Fred Beasley. Good tackle there by Sam Alberts. Helping him up is Sam, and ball's thrown back to umpire Worrell. And the 2 rucks will do battle. Wallace and Keane at the fall of the ball. Shearcore. Running away is Dylan Shearcore. In the way is Remy. Handball back to Shearcore. Shearcore tumbles a kick inside forward 50. Brady leads race for the ball. Follows up his work. Just missed targets. Shearcore again. That's his third possession is that passage of play, and hits the upright. And that's another behind. It sees them move on to 6-8.
Probably a poor decision by Justin Wallace to tap it in towards the
Into
corridor
traffic,
there. Yeah, they had it halfway. They just needed to get it down and another quick kick and advance another 40 metres.
Yeah, it's just got to.
Exactly. It won't be pretty. It'll be a messy rest of the game, but you've got to play to your advantages and your strengths.
Chatterton looking for Brady, and it'll be thrown out in front of the Noorat Terang Cricket Social Club here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve. Very gloomy Noorat Recreation Reserve.
Shout out to Huey Worrell too, boys. He turned 108 this week.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Geez, you wouldn't want to go back and watch this, Huey. Huey will hunt you down.
He came over actually when we were having a bit of trouble.
He was very concerned
just to
for
check
us.
in.
Yeah. And he saw it happen.
Saw the marquee go flying through the air and just wanted to know if he needed us to delay play.
Ball's thrown back in, and Justin Wallace gets the clearance, and it'll trickle out in front of the Noorat Social Club, which has a nice speckling of spectators under the cover there.
Spot to be.
It does.
A few inside the club rooms.
Yeah, you'll find your elderly will sit inside. The opposition usually sit outside in front of the windows, and then the Power Faithful, they'll go over to the Noorat Terang Cricket Club bar and
drink there.
They'll drink their juices over there, and they'll lend some courage across the fence too.
Okay, as long as the footy club get the money from the bar takings.
They definitely do.
No, that's good. Ball be thrown back into play, and as you say, you've picked it. There's the Creek Faithful underneath there. I can see Kev McCluskey, Johnny Delaney, and a few others there. Ball's one down by Wallace, but it's Kanar now. Quick kick inside the forward half. Haberfield back to Hoy. Hoy will snap it around, looking for Remy, leading the race. Ball bounces on its point. Good work there by Nick Marshall. The ball just sat up and made it easy for Marshall to wrap young Remy up in a tackle, and the ball will be thrown up just outside the Kolora Noorat forward 50.
I'd like to see a territory kick here. We haven't seen an inside 50 yet from the Power, so a territory kick and a stoppage would be a good start, at least trying to get some pressure on the scoreboard.
And the opposite happens. That could have been holding the man. Good courage there by Carlin, going back with the flight of the ball. McNeil now kicking long, looking for the two-prong attack in Kelly and Smith. Kelly leading the race, but Brad Lucas will see it run out of play. Good work, Brad Lucas. He's done a pretty good job on Sam Kelly. Not conditions for a forward today.
Doesn't like to lose, Brad.
No, it'd be long socks, long sleeves, and gloves. 2 gloves for P. Walker today if he was out playing. But lucky I'm sitting here with you, Luke.
Nice and warm and dry in here.
It is. Ball will be thrown back into play. Ruckman do battle. No clear winner. At the fall of the ball is Remy. At McNeil gets his handball. Clearing kick by Lucas off the ground. Leading in the race is Shearcore. Good clean hands by Dylan Shearcore. Punches it inside forward 50 again. Tommy Smith. Handball. Misses his target. It's just running a bit quick was Tommy Smith. Clearing kick looking for Yulin. Over to Kanar. Kanar kick up the chimney, but Billy Keane stands unopposed. He'll square it up. He's got Clark. Umpire says play on. Didn't travel the distance. Keane gets another possession in this passage of play. Good contest there by Smith, but over the back. Falls in the waiting arms of Dylan Shearcore, who'll line up for his first goal of the day. He's been pretty good this term so far, Dylan Shearcore. Came into it in that second term, and he'll line up for his first goal of the day.
Straightforward kick here, Walks. Just
kick
right,
it at the
right
right
goalpost.
Yeah. Yep. Us left-footers, full forwards know how to do it. Shearcore coming in, kick on its way. He started in the right spot and goes bang.
Absolutely perfect.
Anyone think we know what we're talking about, Luke? Good finish there by Dylan Shearcore. As I said, he's been really good so far in this third term. It sees Russell's Creek move on to 7-8.
50. 7-8, 50, 4-3, 27.
4-3, 27 on the Macco High scoreboard. And good passage of play. Billy Keane positioned himself well for the defensive setup for Russell's Creek, and then they used it smartly going forward.
Yeah, Power, I'm a little shocked. They had a very close game against Noranda a couple of weeks ago in very similar conditions, and they are playing this game similar to how they played that. And there were big reviews on that on Saturday evening and Tuesday on how they should probably have played it. And that was territory and boundary side, and they're still not doing it. So I'm very shocked and surprised by that. But let's hopefully they can change things up.
Brady now, after the clearance by Russell's Creek. In the way is Kanar.
That also comes back to experience, though, too.
It does. There's a lot of young players out there. Kanar looking for Ted Kanar, but overcooks the kick, and Kyle Maloney looking for Sam Kelly. Good strong hands in these wet conditions by Sam Kelly. He'll go back and line up for his third. Distance won't be a problem for Sam Kelly. It's just a matter of accuracy, and he will just start this right centre of the goals, and it'll just drift back on the breeze, I would suggest. See how we go there.
It wasn't bending as much as we thought from that last kick, so he might even be just straight into it now.
Yeah, you can't give the goals away.
No.
Wind will help from the right. Kelly now crosses 50, kick on its way, and it's home. Just right centre of the goals, and let just Wind leak it. That's Sam Kelly's third. Sees Russell's Creek move on to 8-8-56, leading the Power 4-3-27 on the Macco High scoreboard.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals: paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
I think it was almost in terrain. Around the grounds quickly, boys. Hampden League footy. South Warrnambool 10-6-66 leading Camperdown 7-8-50 up at the Lura. So a tight contest up there as well. But North Warrnambool Eagles 15-3-93. Well in control over Port Fairy 7-4-46. So some good scores down in the Hampden League. what a goal. You had it right the first time. Wallace brings it inside forward 50. And
Sam Kelly has taken the mark. He'll line up for his fourth. Haven't seen Nick Castanen
I
at
haven't
all
either, yeah.
today. I dare say I haven't seen him since early, so he might be hurt. He might have got the tracksuit on for the rest of the day, which hurts the power. Big-bodied midfielder, good runner.
Yeah, for sure.
So one down does not help.
Kelly shot on goal, just misses it to the near side. And it'll be brought back into play by the Power. I've just been told that they couldn't hear me out the back there somewhere. So I was just sending the boss a message because I didn't really, if he couldn't hear me and they can't hear me, well,
no,
he can't hear me either.
Story of the day, really.
Yeah.
That's all I hear.
Kanar
In these
brings
headphones.
it back in, and it's Dylan, who's been very good as Joel Dylan. Little chip kick. Beasley uses his body well. Brooks it back in. Nothing coming out of there. At the bottom of the pack is Brady. Be the last man up. No, that's Jalen Jenkins. Saw the long sleeve. Just assumed it was Brady. Ball will be thrown back up.
Power have got a spare back right now.
Have
too.
they?
Yep. Try and limit those goals.
McNeil. Intercept mark. Finds Dylan. Dylan now. Look for Hewlin. Good work there by Sam Hewlin. Just wait for the troops to get back. Crucial 10 minutes of football for the Power now. We've played 19 minutes in this third term. Wallace, searching kick, finds Beasley. Beasley will wheel onto that left boot. Using the ball a bit better now in this passage of play. Over the top. Kick on its way. Weiss. Okay, shoot yourself. Ethan Weiss.
He needs
lining
to convert
up.
this one.
He needs this one. It's their first foray forward into the forward 50 by the Power this term. Weiss, kick on its way. Goal umpire does not move. And that's a goal. Good work there by the Power. Smart play there. All heads get involved. Nathan Wallace, Sam Hewlin, George Beasley, and finished off with a great passage and a great mark.
It just shows what can happen when that's where, the last 20 minutes Power have kind of been turning it over in that middle of the ground. They get the ball in Joel Dillon's hands across to Sam Hewlin in the middle of the ground, and then he switches across to Justin Wallace. As you said, those old heads. That experience, it's just that's probably what they need in that part of the ground right now.
The reason they couldn't hear you before, Walks, is the Weiss family told me to just drop your mic completely because they were just getting sick of hearing you absolutely
butcher their name.
Butcher the name.
Stoppage clearance by Russell's Creek. Kick off the ground by McNeil. Leading in the race was Dylan. Shearcall pushes him off the ball. A few sockers off the ground. Lucas bends down and picks it up, the big fella. Clearing kick by the Power to King. Dropping the ball. Good tackle, Sam Alberts. Results in the free kick, and he'll look to bring it inside forward. 50 short kick up. Finds Kyle Maloney, who will line up for his second. Kyle Maloney. Probably got the journey with the breeze at his back. Heavy, wet ball, though. Just focus on the ball drop. Kyle
Sean
Maloney.
Maloney in the background, carrying a couple of boxes back to the bar. They must be getting low over there.
Good work, Brad Lucas on the goal line. Goalkeeper style. You called for it in the first term, and you got it, Luke. And another resulting behind to Russell's Creek sees them move on to 9-13, 67 to the Power, 5-3, 5-5, should I say, 35. So you're a bit out there, Fitzy. You've got a goal on for Creek and a goal missing for the Power. And the ball is in the hands of...
Is that better? No.
We got 5-5 to 9-13.
Yeah, 9-13 and 5-5. And the ball will be thrown up in front of the playground. It's a pretty good playground here at it, Noorat.
Yeah, no, very good. Has seen some broken bones in its time.
It would have. Ruck contest.
And some
Good
broken
work
windows too.
Yeah, for sure. Good work there by Keane. Ball will trickle out of play and be thrown back in for a resulting boundary throw-in. We've played 22 minutes in this third term, and Creek have kicked 3-1.
Probably got 10 minutes left in this quarter, but to, only be 5 goals down for the Power with these conditions,
it's
not over.
possible. No,
it's
anything's
not over.
possible.
If they can score at least one more into this and keep Creek at 9-13, then it's a hell of a game in the last quarter.
They've had 10 scoring. I'm just trying to work that out. 10 scoring shots to 2 in this term.
Yep.
So, ball not coming out of there. Brady, good tackle there. Ball will be out of bounds again in front of the Kolora Noorat Social Club here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve.
I don't think I can see it happen yet, but I'd definitely be dropping a spare.
Man behind the ball.
Yeah, I'd be. I mean, Joel Dillon's up at the contest now, whether he's the spare and has been sucked up, but I'd be pulling someone into the ruck and maybe an Alex Kanar into the ruck from centre forward and maybe dropping Justin Wallace back. You probably do lose a lot of stoppage work there, but you do get the experience and height of Justin Wallace as a spare. So it just maybe another couple of minutes. Might be a bit early, but yeah.
One down by Lucas. Kelly grabs it out of the stoppage, tumbles a kick forward. Carlin just sees it through for another behind, and that moves them on to 9-14, 68, leading the Power 5-5-35. And Wallace now, little kick, finds, I can't see who that was.
That was Brad Lucas.
Brad Lucas.
Kicked it to Kai Tonkin.
Kai Tonkin now in front of the practice wicket area here at Noorat. Little chiseler. Intercepted mark by McNeil in front of Caleb Templeton. Caleb Kavanagh. McNeil looking for the... Oh, Dylan Shielcore. Don't fly against your big key position forward. In Sam Kelly, who had his man beat. Ball trickles out of play with Tommy Smith in possession. It'll be thrown back in by the best player on the ground, or best umpire on the ground, the little fella, who's done a power of work.
Justin Wallace has dropped back into the D50 now, whether he's dragged an opponent with him or not.
Coming through the pack is Maloney. In the way is that man, Justin Wallace. Handball by Kelly. Could have been a free kick for too high. Umpire Dart says no. It'll be thrown back into play. And we do it all again. Another stoppage in front of the Social Club, Noorat Terrain Cricket Club. Ball's thrown back in. One down by Kelly at the fall. The ball is the Power. Beasley now. Kick finds his mate and Caleb Kavanagh. Kavanagh looking for options. You just look for another short. And we'll find Tonkin, who's coming into it, is young Kai Tonkin. Tonkin now kicks it to the big ruckman in Wallace. As you said, he's gone back behind
got to be 50 metres, doesn't it?
Almost.
Taking time off the clock.
They're just going to look to just take a bit of time out off the clock, the Power. Wallace now chips it. Looking for...
Exactly what they need, though.
Weiss.
That's on the full, though.
On the full. Must have
been a bit wide.
Gone a bit further than we thought. And the resulting free kick will go in favour of Jalen Jenkins. Jenkins takes the advantage of the stand rule. Kicking inside forward 50 to a contest in Maloney. At the fall of the ball is Kanar. Kanar, Maloney do battle and nothing's really happening there. We see in the background there Riley Scanlon, another golfer from Terang, who played in the twos, I saw.
Yeah, very good golfer. He is. He's probably a better golfer than he is footballer, I admit. Probably a better drinker than
both
golfer and football player.
Beasley off the ground. I expect Sheik or Bent. No, that's Cayenne. Back to Cayenne. Little chipping kick. Brady back to Cayenne. Looking for Smith. No clear winner at the fall of the balls. McNeil rushes the kick and pulls it for a behind. And umpire Gibson taps his chest and says that's one behind. And there'll be another kick in by the Power. And if Creek had kicked straight, they would have blown this game apart in this third term. They've had all the play. Kanar now looking for options. He's going to probably come to the near side, broadcast side. Kanar, little chiseler, reading the flight of the ball was better was Alberts. Off the ground is Remy. Alford, I should say. Too high tackle on Russell's Creek.
Very disappointing.
Got
for,
nice and low, did Andy McNeil. He loves getting his knees dirty, does Andy McNeil, who's had a big term again, the veteran from Russell's Creek. Tommy Smith running around for a handball. No. Andy McNeil says, no, I'll go back. I've got the journey here. It's just a matter of accuracy. McNeil comes in, kick on its way, coming, but it didn't come enough. That's another behind. Just stabbed at it, did Andy McNeil.
They're still trying to take territory out of the fullback, the Power.
Yeah.
It's evident that it's not working for them. They need to shake things up. I don't know. Henry Canar's taken probably the last 3 or 4 kick-ins. I don't know whether we maybe need a new
kicker?
Yeah, or someone who's willing to change things up. Power are huddling though, so clearly that is the game plan.
Canar now will take it back to the far side. Kick on its way. Looking for Lucas at the fall of the ball is Tonkin. Tonkin by hand in the ways to Kavanagh. Snap around the corner by Richard Glover. Ball will trickle out of play. Well done by Chatterton. Chatterton's quick snap on goal. Brady dodges around one, and is that Seamus Brady? Yes, it is. That's his first goal of the day. That moves Russell's Creek out to 10 goals 18, 78, leading the Power 5-5-35 on the Macco Higher scoreboard. They probably didn't need that, the Power. 28 minutes gone into this term.
7 goals. It's probably a little bit out of reach now. We haven't had a 7-goal quarter all day, really. So
no.
Why start now?
Well, that's right. So they've kicked 4 goals 12 this term. Russell's Creek.
A
lot of that was
off, haven't they?
some rush behinds, granted.
Yep.
But they have had a lot of shots, and they've made the most of the breeze at their backs in this term.
Yep. It's still early on in the year, though. The longer the season goes on, you'll probably want to tighten those things up, and you don't want to blaze away in this weather. When you're being in control like they have for probably 80% of this quarter, you want to kind of take that short kick and really get that inside 50 mark. They're kind of just bombing long. Hoping Sam Kelly can clunk one of those big ones, which he is more than capable of doing.
We have a whistle on play here. Resulting free kick, holding off the ball, go in favour of Ewan. Yeah, like obviously wet weather conditions, not good for the forwards. Beasley inside forward 50 now. Numbers favour Creek. Good defensive work there by Glover. The fall of the ball is Russell's Creek and Haberfield. No clear winner. It's just now it trickles out. Good work. Tackle on McNeil. Good resulting tackle will go. Free kick will go to Craig King on Andy McNeil. He looks like he's just crossed outside of 50, so this will be a tough kick.
He'll back himself. He's a very strong young kid. He might just have the leg, but yeah, again, you've got to kick it very hard. You lose a bit of accuracy doing so.
King kicks it up to Chimmy because he was close to the man on the mark. Numbers favour Creek, and it's punched out of play. It'll be thrown back in next to the right-hand behind post here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve. And this young boundary jumper is smart. He's got a beanie on. I'll give him credits for keeping his bonts warm. Rucks will do battle. It'll be Neville versus
Almost
Wallace.
beanie weather for you today, Walk.
No, it was. It's just hard wearing the cans. Wallace looks to grab it out of the play. Kavanagh, snap around the corner. Good smother there by Creek. George Beasley doesn't have possession of the ball. And the free kick will go in favour of George Beasley, the winning captain from the Commonwealth pennant team down in Melbourne. George Beasley. He'll line up.
I might do one of those jinx things, fellas, and
you'll jinx him.
I hope not, being a power fella. But
well, how about you call it then? You call this goal by George Beasley.
Well, the ball is in the right hands, and George, he will swing onto that left foot. He's walking in now. It'll take all of his power into this breeze, but he's strutting in now. He's going to let fly, and George Beasley has kicked the goal.
None of that.
He has kicked the goal. The ball is in the right hands.
There was no curse there at all.
Well done, George Beasley. That's a much-needed goal.
Bit of confusion here, fellas. A lot of the players think this might have hit the post, but the goal umpire has backed themselves, and they're calling this 6 points.
The goalpost isn't moved.
We just seen George's reaction. He might have also been thinking that hit the post.
Gave himself up.
Yeah.
And that sees Kolora move on to 6-5-41, trailing Russell's Creek 10-18-78 on the Macco Higher scoreboard. But a much-needed goal to the Power up into the wind.
Another one would be handy.
Another one would be handy. Make the game interesting.
Surname is Beasley, but yeah, another Canar, and those Canars, they know how to kick a footy.
They do.
They know how to swing a golf club too.
They do, especially the boys.
I'm sick of this golf talk, boys. It's a silly game.
Silly game.
I agree.
And I never get to play it.
Especially when you have 21 points.
Yeah.
Who did that? Ball's thrown back up into play. Wallace.
At least it's not 15.
No, that's true. No clear winner out of the stoppage. Fred Beasley taps it back. Kavanagh. No, that's Kanar. Too high free kick. Will go in favour of another Kenner. Podgen, actually.
Sorry.
Podgen now. Taj Podgen. What's he going to do? He's going to look for a hit-up target. Podgen now. Off the side of the boot. There's a terrible ball drop and slid. Kanar overruns it. Cleaning it up is done. Takes a bounce. Does Caleb Dunn. Good body work there by Neville off the ball. Well done, young fella. The 1%ers. Ball still in play. Chip over the top. It'll find Dylan. Good work. They kept the ball in play. Did the power play to the whistle, boys. The boundary umpire didn't blow his whistle, so it was play on. Dylan now. He's got Justin Wallace. You look for the big ruckman in Wallace. In the way, McNeil taps it down to Sam Alberts. Snap around the corner. Finds his teammate in Jenkins. Jenkins has a loose player in Hoy in the middle, but he'll ignore that. He'll just punch it forward. Big kick inside forward 50, looking for the key position player in Kelly, but Lucas is in the way. Good work there by Pudgeon. Kick off the ground by Fred Beasley, lying on his back. No, that was a Kanar. Tackle again. Gets up off his back, did Henry Kanar. That was interesting. I've never seen that for a long time, lying on the back, kicking the ball.
Power will be hoping for the siren here. 34 gone.
34 minutes
very late
played in the term. There's been
quarter.
6 goals kicked and lots of stoppages. Good body work by Kelly. For the ball is Brady. Back to McNeil. Slides off his side of his boot. Oh, good work there by Dunn. Handball back in the way. Neville. Wallace will just pump it to the boundary line.
Smart play.
Off to the races. It's a 3-on-1. Creek should win comfortably. Hoy, good. Oh, ducks under a tackle, did Jenkins. Hewlin dives on it. What's Dart going to say? No, that's the siren. To end the third term, sees Russell's Creek move from 6-6 to 10-18 in that term, and the Power have moved from
very gritty play
to
there.
6-5. Well done. It was a 3-on-1, and to get the stoppage.
Not game over.
Not game over by any
6
stretch.
goals.
No,
6 goals.
It's 4 goals, 13,
and going the right way.
Yeah,
and it was a good game of good, tough, hard contest, and Creek just made the most of it early in that term.
100%. Power they need to nail in here, and they can't blaze away. They really need to play footy. They need to play like it's summer, really. They need to take the game on, possession footy, and any inside 50 marks a win for them. They just need to get a shot on goal.
Get a shot on goal. We'll be back after a short break to wrap up the game for this final term out here at the Kolora Noorat Football Ground, or the Noorat Recreation Reserve.
We call it Royal Kolora Noorat out here.
Royal Kolora Noorat?
Yeah.
At the foothill, at the foot of Mount Noorat. Back after this short break.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Oh, I forgot. What time's your meeting tomorrow
All new Hyundai Tucson. Tomorrow wants its car back.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
And welcome back out to the Noorat Recreation Reserve as the players get back into their positions to start this final term. Luke, thoughts on that third quarter?
Very much controlled by Creek. I don't think they capitalised though, did they?
No, they didn't.
Which, you know, we haven't seen 6 goals in a quarter today, but I wonder if it's going to come back and bite them on the bum.
Potentially it could. The Power have to kick more goals than they've kicked for the whole game to win the match.
I do want to make it known, at three-quarter time, I did get a message off a fellow Power player, Bailey Kavanagh, who's listening on stream. He said, don't give Oscar Ritchie that goal of the day.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Apparently, straight to the head.
Straight to the head. As we see, Wallace wins down. He'll kick it forward, up the chimney, in the ways he's opposing ruckman in Keane, and drops a slippery attempt at a mark there. No clear winner. Kavanagh out to Beasley. Beasley inside forward 50 looking for Kanar. Beasley will follow up his work here. Fred snap around the corner off the side of the boot. Tonkin and the young player in Canary.
He's been rewarded here.
Good tackle there by Jai Tonkin, and he'll line up in front of the Noorat Terang Social Club with the Kolora Noorat faithful. This will be the start they need to get a kickstart for this final term.
This is the start we need for the ratings, boys.
Young fella.
Tonkin can go back and slot it.
I don't want to jinx again, but I'm 3 from 3. I reckon he'll kick this.
Oh, he's called
I
it.
backed him in.
Tonkin now coming in. Kick on its way. Has he got the journey? It would have been online, but just didn't have the petrol
online.
tickets. And the 3 Creek defenders.
Heavy pill, I reckon.
Yeah, heavy pill. Any other day, they would have been able to get that. And that would have been the start they needed.
100%.
Jenkins now to bring it back into play. Goes to the far side.
They're going to go again here.
Intercepted mark. Inside
they've wasted it.
Beasley slips over at the wrong time. Pressure on Creek. Handball finds Brady. Brady intercepted. Templeton steps through traffic. Finds Beasley. Finds the other Beasley. And Fred ducks down. Played for the free kick. Maloney ain't got it. And Fred Beasley gets up a bit ginger. He might have copped one in the bread basket, did Fred.
Oh, no.
And the resulting free kick will go to Kyle Maloney. And he'll kick to the far side. Sliding attempt by Shearcore. At the fall of the ball is Tonkin. Wallace now kicks it forward. And it's all Russell's Creek. Could have raffled it, could Russell's Creek, and in the way is Alford. Alford now taking his time. He'll go back to that far side. And Smith leading up as he does all day. At the fall of the ball is Weiss.
Going to get another one here, the power.
Nathan Weiss.
First on it.
Warwick's live.
What's he going to do here? He's looking for options. Kick inside forward 50. In the way is Creek. At the fall of the ball. Oh, in nice and low again, Kyle Maloney. Nothing much George Beasley could have done there. Low and hard, Kyle Maloney using...
Is this something that Creek might get in a bit of trouble with, though? Because that's 3 now, I think, in 3 minutes where they're leading with their head, though.
He was allowed to bend down and pick the ball
Yeah,
up.
100%. I'm just worried that if they're going to lead with their head inside D50, it could have hurt him.
Could hurt him for sure. Kanar inside, but in the way is the ruckman, Billy Keane. Billy Keane handballs, looking for Jenkins, puts Jenkins under some pressure, but they have numbers. Joel Dillon. Joel Dillon should have been paid a mark. Steps around. 3-on-2. Creek win out. Brady snap around the corner. Outnumber. And Ben Carlin drops what he should have taken there. Carlin now drags it back in. What's umpire Worrell going to say? Good work, Sam Alberts. Wasn't coming out of there. Good work, Sam Alberts.
Power need to get back here. There's at least 1 or 2 Creek spare.
Ball's thrown up now. Wallace taps it forward, finds Kavanagh, I should say. Taps it over to Pudges, and he fumbled. Sheer call, bumped off the ball. Caleb Kavanagh clearing kick. Straight to Creek, but he dropped what he should have taken. Beasley gets bumped off the ball. Good there, work there by Glover. Glover snap around the corner. In the way is Dillon, but Brady quick. Low centre of gravity is Brady. Sheer call. Wallace out. Brad Lucas was too busy putting on the block for Marshall, but Joel Dillon. Missed handball. Kavanagh off the ground. It's getting scrappy. Good clean hands by Alberts. Finds Shearcore. Good work at the front of it. That's a good mark. That could be a contender for a Kelly screen by Kyle Maloney.
I think it is.
Under all sorts of pressure in these wet conditions, Maloney has Brady free inside forward 50. And Brady doesn't have the journey to get the distance, does Seamus Brady, but
he'll be looking for someone short here.
He'll take some time off the clock, Seamus Brady. Squares it up, kick it to his big target in Kelly, but no clear winner. For the ball is Hoy, taking on the tackle, that's dropping the ball, and 50 metres now, 50 Huey. Meters. And Huey said, yep, come with me, boys. Dropping the ball, and Sam Kelly snaps it. After the whistle had gone, it was always going to be a free kick against Russell's Creek. And
getting dark here, fellas.
Free kick, and he's got no man on the mark, so he'll take full advantage. Is Kanar kick up away, looking for Weiss. Oh, that hurt him. Ethan Weiss is down and knocked the stuffing right out of him. Did that hit on Ethan Weiss?
Just say it one more time.
Ethan Weiss slowly gets up, but he's okay. No clear winner in the ruck contest. Stacks on the mill. Umpire Dart will call for another ball in. Ball up. Thrown up. One down by King. Streaming through his Kanar. In the way is Richie Glover, but that's dropping the ball. Great tackle by Ted Kanar.
Oh, good desperation.
Now, you've called Ted Kanar, does not miss. And if anyone's going to kick it...
If Kolora are going to win this game, he's going to have a big last quarter.
That's exactly right. And you called for it.
I was going to say, and now's the time to remind him that he's called it.
He's not a 30 disposal player. He might have 10 to 15, but he could kick 4.
Kanar coming in. 35 metres out, directly in front. Goal umpire does not move. And that's his second goal by young Ted Kanar. No celebration, a little bit of a high five.
Maybe back to business for the Power.
As usual.
Business. Yeah. And on the Matco Higher scoreboard sees the Kolora Noorat Power 5, 7-5-47, trailing Russell's Creek 10-18-78. Much needed goal, 6 minutes into this term. Luke?
What I did notice at that stoppage where Ted's won that free kick is Creek have got that spare player behind the pill, but I think Power had that spare at the contest, which is probably a good thing if you're going to want to win the game of footy.
Correct.
You don't want to have that spare, 30, 40 metres away from the stoppage.
You've
got to win the game, don't you, at the end of the day? You're down on the scoreboard, so pressure around the football is what's needed.
Wallace wins down. No clear winner at the ball. Fred Beasley coming through. Could have been holding him there, but no. Umpire Warrell says play on, and it's Kanar. Handball back. Finds another Kanar. In the way, Shearcourt finds Kavanagh. Oh, good, strong hit. Oh, on
Russell's
Hoy.
Creek kick here.
It's a Russell's Creek free kick. And the boys are going to have a bit of a scrap here. And it's Hoy. Hoy will kick it along the ground. Stuffs the kick right up. Kavanagh in the way. Over to Kanar.
This will break the fight up.
Yeah, for sure.
As soon as the football comes.
Streaming through, Billy Keane takes on the tackle, and umpire Dart says, yep, holding the ball.
That might be 50 metres. Oh, no, he's played on.
Oh, he's played on. Silly play.
Yeah, he played on.
Silly play there by the Power. What should have been a free kick going inside forward 50.
Again, that's the maturity that they might be lacking.
For sure. For sure.
Whoa, they fly there.
And at the fall of the ball's creek, and it'll be out of bounds. Throw it in, says umpire Worrell. In front of the crowd here, right in front of the Russells Creek.
This is where, if Power
Interchange
do have
box.
that spare, they need to get it out of this stoppage and behind the pill.
Justin Wallace has just got to get it going forward.
Yeah,
Ball
he
cross.
does.
For the ball, Shearcourt. Streaming through, Dylan Shearcourt. Dropping the ball. Taking on the tackle.
Jesus, there's been some free kicks this quarter, boys.
Yeah, for sure. And lots of holding the ball. And Joel Dillon comes up with the free kick. Looking for a target down the line. Good spoil there.
Young Zion.
Fall of ball is King. King will wheel around on that right boot. Punches it inside forward 50. Leading the race is Richie and Kanar.
You don't want to give Ted Kanar a chance.
Give him a sniff. Good work there by Richie, I think it was. Handball back into play. Quick hands off the ground. Great work. Here's Zion. Zion will punch it forward, but no, in the way is
got a half
Taj
for the Power.
Pudger, and it'll be thrown up. There's a lot of names. Where are the Smiths, the Walkers, and the easy ones?
Oh, it's Weiss and Podger.
Weiss and Podger.
It's just two.
Just two. Oh, it could have been in the back. No. Umpire Dart says holding the ball against Beasley. And McNeil streaming forward now. Finds Tommy Smith as usual in front. Tommy Smith kicks it forward. He's got a free man. Plays on. Is that Shearcourt? I think it might be. Shearcourt looking for Chatterton, who's been very quiet. Lockie Chatterton today.
By Ben Carlin.
Good work, Ben Carlin, as you said, Luke. And it'll be Joel Dillon to bring it back in. That's another rush behind. Sees Russells Creek move on to 10-17.
Oh,
so
Joel
obviously
Dillon's turned this over inside D50.
He has. He's tried to find Sam Mule, and in the way is Charlie Hoy. No, Darcy Hoy. And on the scoreboard, it's Russells Creek 10-17-77. Hoy has got a short target. Hits him up.
Ball's hit the ground there.
Oh. No.
Did it not?
And that's Haberfield. I tell you who I haven't seen after half-time is Caleb Templeton. He might have gone off with done himself a mischief. Caleb Templeton. Patrick Haberfield.
I wonder if Power's given Jacob Remming a bit of attention. He's been a little bit quiet in the second half.
Yeah. Haberfield coming in. Kick on its way. It's high. Doesn't have the journey. And Sam Kelly.
Too good.
It's all about contested marks and uncontested marks. I'm going with an uncontested mark there to Sam Kelly.
Yep.
He'll go back, line up for his fourth, and
Plain
probably
as day.
put a nail in the Kolora Noorat coffin if he can kick truly from 10 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Sam Kelly got a good angle here from our camera boys. Kelly now kick on its way, and it's home. That's his fourth on the day. Moves Russells Creek to 11-17-83. Leading the Power 7-5-47 on the Matco Hire scoreboard.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
TBS Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon store.
And welcome back here to Noorat Recreation Reserve. Luke makes it tough work for the home side now.
It does. Joel Dillon bit the bullet and kind of just went corridor and tried to hit that 40-metre kick. I wouldn't have minded to see him just go long up the guts instead.
Use the advantage of the square now.
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
on, and taking meterage, but you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So Russell's Creek now skip out to a pretty good margin. What is it? 4 goals, 12, so 6 goals.
Yeah. Again, it's tough. 13 minutes gone, and it was 6 goals at the three-quarter break. So we're back to square one.
We're back to. That's exactly right. And the ball will come back in by the young boundary umpires. As I said, have done a really good job today, as have the 2 officiating umpires in umpire Dart and Worrell. They've been very good today. Wallace looked to get it going forward, get it the Powers way, and does. At the full of the ball's Kavanagh. Kavanagh kicks it forward, inside forward 50, looking for Kanar. And Kanar, 2 Kanars in Ted and Henry, and the ball will trickle out in front of both of them for a boundary throw in 25 metres around from the Kolora Noorat goals, favouring the Terang end of the ground.
Shane Scanlon knows his team well. He started Ted Kanar in the goal square there, 1 out. He's definitely going to be the match winner.
Ball's thrown back in, and it's Alex Kanar in contest with Neville. Ball trickles away. Streaming through is Richie. Kavanagh not coming out of there, and it's Max Kavanagh as well. Is Caleb and Max brothers?
Sure are.
Sure are.
Parents, Curly Kavanagh, Mel Kavanagh. Curly Kavanagh is a legend of the Kolora Football Club.
Kolora?
Kolora.
Before they moved. Okay. And they wore the old-fashioned prison bar power jumpers, is that correct?
Yeah, and so they should.
Yeah.
Thugs they were.
No clear winner, but Caleb Kavanagh squares the ball up, looking for a contest. No clear winner. Fall of the ball again is Kavanagh. No, that's Kanar, and at the bottom of the pack is King, wrapping up Glover, and the ball will be thrown up by umpire Dart, who forgot to pick it up.
You know, fellas, not sure if you know, but Kolora Noorat, they're a very tight-knit community, but the Kolora and Noorat rivalry still lives big if you bring it up in conversation.
Kavanagh, snap on goal. Caleb Kavanagh, what's umpire Gibson going to say? It's a goal. Caleb Kavanagh with his first breathes a little bit of life back into this match and moves them on to 8-5-53, trailing Russell's Creek.
Back to 5.
11-17-83, back to 5 goals. Next one in the next couple of minutes. We've lost our scoreboard. No, there it is. In the next couple of minutes, we've only played 15 minutes in the term, bit of stoppage work.
Yeah,
so
each
quarter's probably another 20 minutes to go in the game.
Each quarter's nearly gone 35 minutes.
Dart throws it up. Wallace versus Neville. 1 down by Wallace, but straight to
Trav
Alberts. Clearing kick finds Brady just outside his forward 50. Seamus Brady's got Sam Kelly on a long lead. No. Squares his up a bit further and finds Andy McNeil. McNeil now has got Smith leading to the pocket. Going back with courage is Dylan.
Probably one of the Powers' best.
He's probably been their best player. Him and Caleb Kavanagh as Joel Dylan. Dylan now looks to square. He's got Brad Lucas making position on that far side. Brad Lucas stops and props, and Sam Kelly marks the mark really well. Finds Marshall. Marshall now, he's got a free player in Dylan down the middle. Takes the kick on, but just misses a little bit. Dry day, that he probably hits that target. It's Alberts. Alberts inside forward 50, looking for Kelly. Sliding effort. Numbers favour the power. Good handball up off the ground. Got Caleb Kavanagh. Poor kick slipping over the wrong time is Weiss. But McNeil, he's got short inside and it's done. Doesn't have the journey. Good pressure by Dylan. McNeil just hacks it out of off the ground and Hoy in front. That's dropping the ball. Good decision, umpire Dart. And it'll be resulting free kick. Will go to Kenner. Kenner, he's got another Kenner leaning out, but he'll find Tonkin wide. Dangerous kick. 2-on-1 favouring Russell's Creek, and it's Brady. He'll wheel around on the left. Carling with courage back. Lucas handball willy-nilly to no one in particular. Going through hard was the power player. I didn't catch who it was.
Henry Canal.
Good work there by Max Kavanagh off the ground, and it'll be out of bounds. Resulting mark goes to Keane. who's been pretty good, Keane. Kick
Done his
inside
job.
forward 50, but it's his opposing ruckman in Wallace. Justin Wallace has just got to start punching this forward. Uses the wind and the power. He's got Dylan. No, that's Ethan Weiss. Overcooked the kick.
Hey.
Yes, and it's done. Good pressure by Weiss on the kicker.
One more time.
And Weiss,
there it is.
Weiss's pressure results in the free kick for out of bounds on the full, favouring Marshall. Weiss now drops what he should have taken. No, umpire Worrell says in these conditions that's a mark.
One thing's for sure, Luke. He said done properly.
D-U-N-E, isn't it? Weiss now squares the kick up. Dangerous. Looking for Pudger. Kick off the ground, and in the way is Kanar. I'm guessing it's Weiss, the Nathan variety. In the way is McNeil, who's been pretty good for the Creekers all day. Kavanagh, missed handball, intercepted by Shearcore. Kick up the chimney, and Smith drops a mark. He could have taken. Lucas missed the handball, but Tommy Smith follows up his work. Interesting handball back over his shoulder, dangerous position. Hoy, Kelly, snap around the corner. Marshall just knocks it into the upright for a behind. It'll be another behind.
Professional behind.
Yeah, it wasn't taking any risks, was Nick Marshall.
I reckon the wind's died down here a little bit, fellas. Just a little.
The wind hasn't been as strong since the marquee got blown to terrain.
Yes. And Marshall will bring it back in, looking for Alex Kanar, but in the way is Dunn. Dunn now, handball intercepted by Weiss. Weiss will kick it forward to the one-on-one battle between Beasley. Free kick against Zian Kiani will go in favour of George Beasley. And George Beasley will wheel onto the left boot. His numbers deep.
He'll want to find a target here.
Got to find a
if
target.
have any chance.
Beasley kicking it forward. He's got Weiss. Slips through the hands of the Creek defender. Good clean-up work there by Glover. Leading the race is Kanar. Maloney, good hands, finds Dunn. Dunn kicks it over to... Oh, good work there by Remy. Slipping over at the wrong time is Cayenne. Handball up. Not coming out of there, and it'll be thrown into play. Good contest work by both teams there, Luke.
I just noticed that ball going deep inside Powers 50. Louis Cahill missing as well, so his day might be done as well as Nick Customers.
Yeah, I haven't seen Louis since
at least half time. Yeah,
he came out after half time.
Yeah, okay. So Powell might be a couple down on the bench.
A couple of rotations down. Pudger over the top looking for Kanar. Just dropped what he should have taken. Dunn takes on the tackle. Handball to Alberts. Out of bounds to the boundary umpire. It'll be thrown back in. And two rotations hurts the... And I see Fred Beasley's on the bench as well. He's a long way away from the action, is Fred Beasley.
Yeah, it doesn't help when your best player's off, for sure.
And the thing is, you can't risk pulling someone off the ground.
Well, especially being this far
away.
Yeah.
Good battle between Keane and it's Kanar. Good tackle by Hoy. Too high. Must had a better angle, did umpire Dart. That could have been a trip, but Kanar wheels around. Kick inside forward 50. Good spoil there by Alford. Fall of the ball is Tonkin. Punches it forward was Glover. Haberfield turns out of the tackle. Umpire Worrell says no. Had prior opportunity. Your blind term was your prior opportunity. And the resulting free kick will go in favour of Sam Yulin. And now they might get some rotations.
I've done this a lot, fellas, but Sam Yulin kicks a goal too.
Here we go.
Yulin.
Oh, he's passed
chip
it.
Inside, finds
He gave it to the guarantee.
The guarantee. Ted Kanar.
Write that one down, Walks.
The guarantee. Ted Kanar.
Now he's definitely going to miss it.
He's got to buy me a beer if he...
Kanar comes in, crosses 50, chip kick on its way.
Oh, no.
The guarantee has missed.
Oh,
no, he has not.
No,
he has not.
He has kicked it. Umpire Gibson made
Norman.
A bit of theatre action there. He ran to his left, ran to his right. And the guarantee, Ted Kanar has kicked his third, the second of this final term.
Bit of Storm and me time.
Yeah, bit of look at me. Goal umpire action by Norman Gibson, but well
Love
done,
it.
Ted Kanar. Sam Newland didn't have the journey, and that's tightened the game up. It's 9-5-59. The Power trailing Russell's Creek 11-17.
There might be a new nickname at
the
training
guarantee.
on Tuesday night. Yeah,
I'll be going with it every time we do Power games. Clearance by Kavanagh up the chimney. Got to get in front forwards. The fall of the ball is Haberfield. Gets it out to that social side, and it's Tonkin kick inside forward 50, and it's out of bounds. Not sure whether it's.
No, on the full, that one.
I always get confused with the arm out and the arm up.
Yep.
So it's out of bounds, resulting free kick will go in favour of Russell's Creek player and Richie Glover, or as I like to call him, Danny Glover. Glover now looking for options. You just punch it forward down the line to a 3-on-1 at the fall. The ball is the power. Podgers.
Yeah, it's holding the ball,
Tonkin.
Unfortunately.
Been pinged for holding the ball. Resulting free kick goes in favour of Sam Kelly.
Sam Kelly up the field.
Yeah, he's moved himself up the field. It's
game over for forwards for the Greek.
Danger time. 4 goals. Still a bit of time left. Kelly, with that trusty left boot, kicks it to a contest, and his opponent in Lucas is in the way at the fall of the ball. It's all Creek coming out on all fours was Brady. Could have been a free kick for too high in the back to Maloney, but no. Umpire Dart. And wet and crappy conditions. Both the umpires have done a really good job today. No clear winner. It was
better men than we are.
That's it. And holding the ball, free kick against Russell's Creek.
Umpire's heavy on the whistle.
Going in favour of Kavanagh, the Max variety. Max Kavanagh kick it inside forward 50. Leading out was Beasley at the fall of the ball is Keane. Just handballs it to the boundary line. Tonkin. That's be holding the ball again against young Kai Tonkin. Don't mind that. He's taking on the game. Young kid knows what needs to happen. They need to kick another couple. Be interesting if they get one pretty soon. Talk about the win. You see umpire Worrell's shirt flapping in the breeze still. Before the ball is Shearcore, and you'll see that out of bounds. No, keeps it in play. Handball finds Podgers. Podgers over to Kavanagh. Doesn't have possession. Holding the man. No, play on, says the umpire. Good 2-man tackle by the Creekers there on young Max Kavanagh by Maloney and Tom Smith, and the ball will be thrown back up in front of the Creek supporters over there on that far side.
I wonder if it's worth it, fellas. Brad Lucas swinging forward.
Yeah, now that Sam Kelly's gone forward, you need to target.
Yeah, look, they're down how many goals? Four goals. 4 goals with 10 minutes to go. The scoreboard pressure's still there, so you got to win the game.
Yeah, that's right. Sam Kelly looks to have moved back forward too. But
yeah, there's no difference between losing by 7 or 8 goals and 4.
Yeah, that's right. One down by Keane, but in a way was the power. Beasley over to Kanar on the left boot, looking forward. Fred Beasley streaming forward. It could have been a free kick. No play on, says the umpire.
Play down back behind field. Looks like it's Kanar.
Not the guarantee.
Kick up.
Could
the
be.
Near, at the fall of the ball, it's all Creek. Chatterton on the right boot. Looks to Banana at forward. Looking for his former South teammate in Kelly with a really good sliding chest mark.
Kanar
that could have been
Henry Kanar, that was, Fitzy.
Yeah, it looked like he was just grabbing his left knee just as he tried to get up. So hopefully...
Bit of intel. The East Framlingham golf trip, he did do the MCL, I believe.
No. Yes. On the left knee?
Yes.
Oh.
Might have re-injured it.
Kelly now for his 5th tough kick into the teeth of the wind. Kelly coming in, crosses 50. Kick on its way. It's got the journey. Finger in the air. Game over here at Noorat. Game over. Sam Kelly being the difference with his 5 goals. That moves Russell's Creek on to 12-17.
You might get chased out the game. You had a butcher.
89. Leading the home side, 9-5-50.
Noorat Recreation Reserve. Some of our best players was Weiss and Puja.
I can't. I cannot talk. I've had a mare today. As we see Fred Beasley hobbling off, he's a little bit worse for wear. Fred, he might have just been better to stay on the bench rather than come back on.
Yep.
Straight in.
Does swap with Caleb Kavanagh though, so good swap.
One down by Wallace. I don't really want to, Liam, after the day I've had today.
Is this what it's usually like, Fitzy?
Pretty much.
Some days it's better than others.
It's a tough day with the weather.
It's been pretty stressful today.
You know what? I was thrown by the marquee event earlier.
I was going to say, so was the
You
marquee.
weren't the only thing thrown.
That's right. Wallace Wins it forward, but it's Glover. Streaming through is Richie Glover. Kicking it forward. Looking for his teammate in Kelly. Leading up at the ball as always. Him and Tom Smith. They give their midfields and defenders targets all day, every day, do Sam Kelly and Tommy Smith, and the ball will trickle out in front of the
Henry Canar's giving away the free kick to Sam Kelly.
Back Sam Kelly there. It's probably sort of half there, you would think.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's only one man on the bench for the Power. That says one thing, that Beasley's gone in for treatment as well.
I don't know if it would have been a much different story if they had a full bench the way they've kind of played. Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to think so, but
Brady,
yeah.
Quick hands, finds that man in Remy who's gone really quiet in this second half, and there's the siren to end the game. Russell's Creek, we can say, have run out victors. They've just done what they've needed to do, and they run out victors by 31 points here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve, 12-18-89 over the Power, 9-5-59. In an entertaining game of football in what we can call very, very poor conditions, weather-wise.
I think it's...
Is that how you say his name? Wise?
Wise, yeah, Wise. Nah, Nathan and Ethan Weiss, but I think you look back on it, you know, Russell's Creek, they're probably one of the benchmarks at the moment with Allensford. 31 points.
Pretty good.
It was, it's one of those games the Power have let slip by probably easy adjustments.
Yeah, and obviously we look at the goal kickers. They've kicked 12 goals for the game, have Russell's Creek, and 7 of them come from their key positions in Kelly and Smith. You put either one of those into their Power side, gives the Power a option, as I just said late. They lead up at the ball, gives their midfielders and defenders a target every time they see the jumper. So if the Power had that, they probably had enough of the ball.
Yeah,
they just didn't have that forward option.
I dare say around the ground, I would nearly put it as a 50-50 game.
50-50, yeah, for sure.
I think every time Creek went forward, they just looked way more dangerous.
Yep, correct. And that's because, and Lockie Chatterton had a quiet day, and he's a handy little small forward himself. But I think the difference in the game was Noorat, or the Power, I should say, only managing 2 goals in that second term before the rain came.
Yeah, it does. It hurts the Power a lot because Brad Lucas is usually their full forward.
Yep.
Justin Wallace would then usually switch. That's how they would play. To have such a prominent forward like Sam Kelly up there, you take away your key forward.
Yep.
Because so that's what they probably lack, is that fullback.
Fullback, another key position player.
Yeah, so if you have to take away your full forward, it makes it hard to score, doesn't it?
It does.
Especially in these conditions.
Correct. Well, what we might do, Liam, is we might go to a short break.
Mm-hmm.
We can gather our thoughts, go through some best players, and we'll wrap up for the day.
Haven't got enough ad time to gather any thoughts.
Haven't we?
No, we
will.
Used
them all.
No, I'm just thinking there's a lot of thoughts about today that I don't know if we've got a long enough ad break to be able to process them. But we'll see how we go. You're right. We'll take a break. You need to just go and take a big breath, and we'll come back and.
There's no more game to call, Fitzy, so he should be fine.
Who knows how we'll wrap up the proceedings after the break. We'll be back soon.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus, we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals. Paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
And welcome back here to the picturesque Noorat Recreation Reserve at the foot of Mount Noorat. Great game of football, Luke. Well done on your first time in the van. Special comments. Obviously, you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Nearly died.
Nearly died.
It got off to a rough start.
I'm not sure if many apprentices have nearly died on their first day on the job.
I'll tell you who nearly did. That was Trav.
He did.
Standing right beside where that thing took off.
No, team player, Trav. Good on him.
And just quickly, it's obviously a bit better than your 8 on the 7th. No, we better not go through the scorecard. But great game. Well done. Good game of football. Bit of around the grounds action there, Liam.
Yes, well, as always, it's a little bit slow going on the around the grounds, but two games I've got for you, Allensford and Merivale. Allensford 8-13-61, defeating Merivale 4-8-32. So
tough work out at Allensford today.
Yeah, but looks like Merivale, accounted themselves pretty well, which is good.
Old Collegians out at the Davo. Game still going, 16-9-105, leading the Bulldogs of Panmure. 11-14-80, and that's into the final term. So looks like, probably judging by previous scores, that Collegians were kicking with the aid of a breeze. They kicked 7 goals to nothing in that final term. So you think they're pretty much safe and assured there.
A close one in the A-grade netball at Allensford Merivale. Boys, 1 goal in it. Merivale 34 goals, defeating Allensford 33.
Ooh, tough loss there for the
Catters.
Donut-eating Bridget Foster, our very own, Fitzmedia's very own Bridget Foster, and the girls out there, Jess Rowan and Abby Sheen.
I think that win might have actually put them up into the top 3 too for the Merivale girls, which is good. Cut some other quick scores quickly for the A-grade. Old Collegians 48 goals, defeating Panmure 27. Here at Kolora
Noorat. I was thinking of
47 goals to 32. Down at the Dennington Dennington A-grade, 101 and 10. So Timboon Demons comfortable winners there. And then still in progress, Noranda and South Rovers, but I'm tipping it's not. 52 goals to 24 Noranda's way.
Do we want to check in on the Hampton League there, Fitzy?
Absolutely, we can check in on the Hampton League. I've got them right here. Done. So, Hampton League scores starting from one end of the region up at the Melville Oval, the Hamilton Kangaroos and the Terang Mortlake Bloods. Hamilton Kangaroos 6-9-45, going down to the Bloods 11-6-72. Kolora, we're here. I was going to go back to Noorat again. Portland and Koroit. Koroit 12-7-79. They defeated Portland 5-7-37 at Vic Park.
Portland have sort of dropped the ball a little bit.
They have a little bit. They were out of the gates early.
Recruit Central, really.
Yeah, they
got
were
a lot home.
earmarked to be one of the big movers for this year in the Hampden League.
Big score at the North Warrnambool Eagles Port Fairy game. North Warrnambool Eagles 22-11-143, defeating Port Fairy 10-6-66. South Warrnambool Roosters 16-10-106, defeated Camperdown 12-10-82. Just a little bit over the way at the Lura, or Paul Walker's Laura Oval, something like that. And then I haven't got a score from the Reed Oval and the Cobden game.
They might be playing under lights tonight.
They could be.
Potentially.
They could
and
be.
in the AFL, Adelaide in a danger game for Adelaide over the Kangaroos, won by 68 points with a few late outs too. And at the MCG, we have Melbourne, or as they called, Melbourne.
Nam, isn't it?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Nam are leading the Hawks.
Goodness
in
me.
what could have been, remember the you're probably not old enough, and nor are you, Liam, the merge game. Hawthorn and Melbourne nearly merged in 1996, and it was the merge game, and Dunstall kicked, and they could have been called the Dorks.
What?
That was their nickname. Hawthorn and Melbourne were talking
could
about
you
merge,
imagine?
And
Where's the D come from?
The Demons.
Yeah,
and the
okay.
Hawks.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
So
no.
DAWKS, the Dorks.
I think history would be really wrapped.
Yeah,
up
I
if it
don't
didn't
think
happen.
that would have been the case, and Don Scott stopped that from
You
happening.
could probably just stick with like the Melbourne Hawks or something.
Oh, you
or,
could
or
have,
the
but
Hawthorn Demons.
Melbourne was struggling. Hawthorn just come through the 80s.
But then again,
and
if
the
you're gonna-
halcyon days, and then they've come out the other end, and look what happened, winning 4 flags. Melbourne winning their flag, but Melbourne were down for a long period of time.
Yep.
But yeah, but back here at the Noorat Recreation Reserve, best players for the home team and the losers today. In your eyes there, Lukey?
We're going to go, a good friend of mine, we'll go 6 to first, or 5 to first.
5 to 1.
We're going to go Kai Tonkin, young Kai. He finished off the game strong, very clean, very skillful player. And takes the game on well, so chocolates to him in 5th. 20, Ted Kanar, also known as the Guarantee.
The Guarantee.
The Guarantee, that might stick all year long. Sorry there, Ted. I'll probably owe you a beer for that one. Justin Wallace.
It'll be worse if he doesn't kick another goal for the season.
Yeah, it might come back to bite me
that
in
would
the butt.
definitely count as a commentator's curse, I would suggest.
He called it. He's had 3 set shots at goal, and none of them look like they were going to miss.
No,
Normie Gibson tried to bluff us a little
He
bit there.
did.
Did the old AFL run around and
He might have the headphones in the ear listening
He
to us.
might have.
He knew he was on camera storming. It's a wonder he didn't do a David Roden backflip or something.
Yeah.
Normally probably a bit past the backflips.
No,
These
he
might
could
be
do
a
it.
bit controversial.
Oh.
3 of my good mates, I can't probably split them, but Justin Wallace in 3rd, Caleb Kavanagh in 2nd, Joel Dillon in 1. Joel Dillon, very good game off halfback.
And you just read them, but we did discuss them, so
Yeah.
you weren't being favoured.
No.
You weren't showing.
Sorry,
any
Caleb and
favouritism.
Justin.
For the winners and the goal kickers for the losers, singles to Caleb Kavanagh, Lewis Kanar, who we didn't see pretty much halfway through the 3rd term.
Yep.
George Beasley, who you pretty much backed as well. Oscar Ritchie with a couple in the first half, and Ethan.
Oh, drum roll.
Weiss.
Yes. There it is.
With 1. And Ted Kanar with 3. For the winners, we thought special mention goes to Jacob Remy for his first half. He obviously went out of it a little bit when the conditions got a little bit wet and the ball was a fair bit more contested, but he looks like he's going to develop into a nice player. Dylan Shearcore was pretty good all day, as was Kyle Maloney. It's the second game we've seen Russell's Creek, and Kyle Maloney's been good in both games. Andy McNeil, he just does what Andy McNeil does. He's there at every contest. Generally gets first hands on it.
Yep.
Obviously, the knock on Andy McNeil has been his kicking and his disposal, but when you get it 40 times, you're happy with 10 errant kicks and handballs. Number number 20.
Sammy Alberts.
Sammy Alberts was, we mentioned him during the call. Tough season last year, but we both thought that throughout the course of the day, Sammy Alberts was thereabouts. But the best player on the ground, 5 goals out of 12. The big key position forward, worked hard all day. And obviously his partner in crime, Tommy Smith, as well. They do give big targets, especially with Joran Chatfield out of laid out as well. But to kick 5, he'd probably kick 5 goals 2, potentially 5 goals 3 as well. But kick crucial goals at crucial times when the game was just tightening up a little bit. Sam Kelly was the best player.
Level above the rest.
He was, and he's been a good player for a long time. Now, the Kelly Screamer, there was 2, obviously in wet conditions, but we thought Kyle Maloney's mark in the 3rd term was pretty special.
And Fitzy, would you choose between Sam Kelly's goal?
So, Fitzy, we've got a bit of a contentious issue for the QX3 goal of the day.
Yes.
It's going to boil down to your decision.
No.
All right. So, we've got Sam Kelly's snap in the 1st term, which we didn't catch on camera due to the marquee blowover. And then Oscar Ritchie's goal in the 4th term.
Oh, second. Snap out here on the 4th.
Snap out here. So we're going to start with you, Liam. Who do you think should be goal of the day?
Well, if we didn't see it on camera, it didn't happen. So,
you
know.
Oh, that's not good for Bailey Kavanagh back
That's
home,
not Bailey Kavanagh's. That's not what he wants.
Yeah, no.
But... no, wasn't Sammy the one we didn't get on camera?
Yeah, Sammy Kelly.
Yeah, Sam Kelly.
He wasn't the one we got on camera.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's got to be the one that, you know, that was front and centre, and I'm part of the coverage.
Yeah, okay.
We can't give a coverage award for something that wasn't on the coverage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Right.
And Luke, who's your thoughts?
Well,
you reckon Sam Kelly, don't you? Yeah, he does. Your silence is deafening, mate. But no,
for someone who might be, I've never stood next to Sam Kelly, but for someone who probably presents as 6'3", 6'4", to be able to move like that and snap a goal around the body, and he might have ballied it, which straightened it up.
Yeah, correct.
But it went through the middle. It's got 6 points.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. You were too busy running around fixing the technical issues that we had from the marquee blowover. Well, that means that it's 1-1. That boils down to me.
What are you gonna do?
Just because I like being a shit stirrer, I'm going to give it to Oscar Ritchie.
Oh!
I didn't expect you to go. I didn't expect you to go Oscar Ritchie, Fitzy.
Didn't you?
I was always going Oscar Ritchie just
Were
to
ya?
be a stirrer. But I actually thought that was... Saw both goals.
But my rationales make sense, though, doesn't it?
Oh, they were very similar.
Very similar, but as you say, you sort of...
Executed better was Oscar Ritchie.
Oscar Ritchie was better, but the way you sold the Sam Kelly goal, being 6'3", 6'4", getting down, snapping it, us left footers got to stick together.
You just wanted to give the underdog the award.
I did, and I just wanted to hear you cop shit for it too.
Oh.
Anyway, but Oscar Ritchie is the goal of the day, the QX3 goal of the day.
Well done.
Kelly Screamer goes to...
You've forgotten?
No, Kyle Maloney. And the Kerman's player of the day goes to the 5-goal kicking forward in Sam Kelly. Potentially Sam Kelly could have had the
clean
sweep.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have that.
We can't have that. We've got to share it around. But another good day. Obviously, we do apologise for what happened. We can't control Mother Nature. Mother Nature caught the spinnaker.
You can control where you put the gazebo, though.
Correct. Or the van.
Yeah. Yep.
So Mother Nature played her part, but I think Liam played his part as well by not parking in the right spot to block out the wind or give the marquee ample opportunity
to survive.
The sidewalls might have been an issue.
Yeah. It
well,
was just like a spinnaker, and it just got it and lifted it up.
I would have loved to have seen it from the other side of the ground.
It would have,
actually.
and I think we will get some feedback on what looked like.
The clubs have what is called a VO.
Oh, yes.
Which is the game footage. It's the automated camera that follows the football.
Love to see
The
it.
only problem being is the game wasn't being played when it happened.
Yeah, okay.
That's
So
right, it wasn't.
Might have it, might not have it.
Oh,
I
don't-
will find out tomorrow for you, though, Fitzy, when Shane Scanlon puts it in.
I do
How's Players Group?
apologise. It was a little bit of a panic station, and
But that happens. Like we are outside.
You boys just handled it well and through to a break, and I was still trying to work out what was going on.
If it wasn't for my butchering of the English language, Liam, anyone would think I'm part professional.
Oh, gosh.
But that's not true. But where are we off to next week, Liam? I think we don't travel this week.
No, I think we're staying staying pretty close to base in town, which would be good. And I think I don't think we've got too many other trips sort of
just yet.
I think we're pretty good. So where we're heading,
I reckon it might be down to Merivale for the Miranda-Merivale clash.
That's where we're going. Merivale.
Did I say Miranda?
Yeah, you probably
did. Yeah. Merivale Noranda at the MCG.
And then round 8, looking forward to that one. Allensford Old Collegians.
And then Rovers and Timboon at the Walter, then Russells Creek and Rovers the following week.
And then we'd almost be looking to the run home. So,
correct.
But look, particularly looking forward to the Allensford Old Collegians game because it's just up the road from home. So I can have a bit of a sleep.
You can wear the blue shorts.
I could do
correct.
that.
We do have the Southwest Junior Carnival tomorrow.
Yes, you're coaching.
Yes.
Yeah, down in Portland at
Yes.
Alexandra Park
Yes.
and also Hanlon Park.
Yes, it should be a good trip down. From Terang, it's a 2-hour drive, so early start, 9 a.m.
You on a bus?
No.
Oh, it's a shame. Cause
no. Would have been a good bus trip home from Portland.
If I know the Terang golfers, which I know them fairly well, they don't mind a good old-fashioned bus trip.
They do not.
And Portland, you need a packed lunch to go to Portland.
Yeah, 100%. But the back on golf, we want to talk about my score. They do have the Division 2 pennant at Terang tomorrow. Terang versus Camperdown. So the Terang boys won't be going to Portland. They'll be down at the Little Green Hut.
And Warrnambool Walks, the Divi 1 decider.
Camperdown versus Haywood. And our handicap scratches at Terang as well. So good luck to all players.
Are you at Terang tomorrow?
No, we're at Camperdown.
I was going to say, you're at Camperdown.
So we have a bus trip.
Warrnambool didn't make the final.
Did
they? Div 1?
Div 1, yeah.
Okay, is that at Camperdown?
That's at Camperdown.
Yeah, right.
No, we...
Div 1 handicap, on the other hand.
Div 1 handicap, which Liam's a part of, did not make the team. But Div 3 handicap did. They're at Terang as well.
Yep.
So fingers crossed this weather goes away and improves.
Tough track today, by the way, at Terang.
I'm sure
Very
it was.
tough track, tough conditions.
Looking at your score, it does say it was tough.
Yeah.
You said an 8 on the 7th.
There was an 8 on the 7th for
was it-
par
was-
5
was it
and a
stable?
pick up on the 3rd. Did you hit it into the school?
3rd.
Up the hill?
Oh, yeah.
NASA hit a big, dirty old... I wouldn't even say it was a hook, just a pull draw thingy down back onto 2.
Oh.
And then
You're left-handed.
Yeah. No. And then you had the tree to get back up again.
Then, didn't quite get up, clipped the tree, dropped down, and then I just hit an 8-iron as hard as I could into the trees. And actually got out, but onto the pot.
But you've had 21 points with a 3 on the 5th.
That's a good effort.
So you've had 18 points for 17 holes.
Has young Bradley Lucas given me a birdie on...
No, 4 for 3.
Oh, a 3-pointer. Yeah. Well, that was that 60-foot putt
foot
that
putt.
I was talking about.
Oh,
Walked that in because I was guaranteed to miss it.
McElroy style.
Have you ever just thought you're missing a putt and walked it in and then it drops?
All the time.
Yeah, well, that's what that one was.
But no, to everyone that's playing sport in the southwest, best of luck to the young men. Is there a girls' carnival as well?
I don't think there is.
Okay.
Under 14s and under 17s. I do believe under 14 might be mixed though.
Okay, well, best of luck.
Yep.
If there is boys and girls playing tomorrow in the carnival representing the league, for you, Luke, to come on board today,
absolutely.
well done.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You need to be a regular, mate.
As I said
you missed your calling.
As I said to Fitzy, you talk too much. I can't hear my own voice. I like the sound of it. But no, in all fairness, you did a really good job. Short notice, but well done.
Great.
It's good to have someone that can help me with the butchering of
I did say to George Beasley, you've really stitched these fellas up by letting me get the
It's really good. Really liked it.
There was a message from George to say,
good luck.
Ask how your 50-metre block cuts are going, but we won't go into
Hey,
that.
we've had it's really great to have some representatives from the clubs to jump on the.
Simon Harkness last week, and over there talking earlier, we might see Warren Barker on the microphone for another Creek game. So
good.
Warren's very knowledgeable, as you are.
Oh, thank you.
200-game veteran, legend of the Kolora Noorat club. Judging by
semi-retired, not done yet.
Semi-retired.
Just waiting for the right game.
Was George Beasley's profile of you. So well done. And Liam, we will be back.
Yes.
Butchering the English language next week at the MCG.
Yes.
And
until then,
it's bye for now.
Game day on Fitz Media Live. Brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dukas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Maribel first.
Gleeson Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one.
And member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell.